scared. I'm going to stare at this as long as it takes for the session to
It's so
start.
unnerving! I know!
My sensitive eyes!
Would you...
Like an apple.
Julia! Hey, how you doing?
I accepted the
So
apple.
we're starting, I guess.
Did you pick the apple?
I'm not good with eye contact, so I can't even.
What am I doing?
Julie just sobbing. I won't
It
blame
is a good apple.
Are you leaving the sticker on?
I'm an apple snob.
That's my favorite apple.
Thank you.
Honeycrisp,
Are
baby.
you leaving the sticker on purpose?
Interesting.
Uh,
Don't eat the tag.
Branding.
Honeycrisp is really good for. Did you just eat the sticker?
Honey!
You just ate the sticker.
You
just ate the
No, I
sticker.
didn't.
I just watched you eat the sticker.
Did you get that? Did you get that?
Spit that out right now.
Fiber.
Open!
Leave it.
No!
Honestly, totally fine.
Little
Because like, I mean,
anyway.
here's the thing. You're gonna rip the sticker off, and then there's still gonna be adhesive on the skin, and you're gonna eat it anyway, right? Like.
I want everyone to know I ate it
full
on
paper.
purpose.
Yeah, paper
That's
sticker.
the important part. Exactly, audience.
The important part is I ate it on purpose. That wasn't. I saw you saw me look at it and.
Yeah.
Right.
Hey, and then
But
Christian-
why?
And then Christian, go ahead and put a list with that there.
You're just testing to make sure you still have free will.
Yes. Yes. Because
Allegedly.
I didn't just
I-
tell you to do that. Like,
I didn't. I didn't pick this apple.
That's why I handed it to you while staring at the camera.
Yep.
I lost my own argument.
Heck yeah. I'm glad that one gotcha.
We're doing okay. Not doing too bad.
It's always when I'm like going to take a drink or right after I've taken it.
Listen, I
Your
tried
timing
to.
is not great.
We need
for as
one
it's entering your
stick
mouth?
before this campaign
No,
ends.
no, we don't.
No.
No, we don't.
I
No,
I feel like if it's
Here's
like
what-
that, it's
Whoa,
fine.
whoa.
Here's a big
No,
first session.
we don't. No, we don't.
No, we don't. No, we don't.
Listen, what we do is we just do one session completely in ponchos.
I'm down. I got the poncho.
Great.
Wait, what's under the poncho?
Yeah. So, it doesn't matter. That's not the point. We
Okay.
go
To the session. Can we play the damn game?
I feel like you did this when you ate the sticker. This is your fault.
You
Let's play the
started
game
it.
now.
You
You're
started
rolling
it.
the apple down the
You
hill.
did this.
You started the rolling of the apple down the hill. Now look where we are.
And now,
Your turn.
you can't even forget.
Hello, one and all. Welcome back to another episode of Adventuring Party.
Hi, welcome back to DC5. This is how we're starting now. I'm your so excited Master Christian Botos. With me, as always, are I forgot what I called you guys. The Tenacious
Travelers.
Say hi, Tenacious Travelers.
Hi,
Tenacious
Travelers.
This is your fault.
You've been called out.
Oh my gosh, I already
Beautiful.
feel high. Okay, let's do this.
Excellent.
We're doing
It's
really
the drugs I put in your tea.
Oh, that's okay.
Sorry, Jilly handed out some stuff.
I knew, I thought so, but I wasn't gonna say it, but yeah. Okay, so let's roll some dice, yeah?
Okay.
Let's roll some dice.
Okay.
Well, hold
15.
on. Well, okay. Well,
I rolled a 6 on a D8.
Is anybody rolling that 20? Anybody rolling that 20?
We.
I
11.
rolled a 15.
I got 15.
Okay.
No nat 20s? Okay.
No, that was before the cameras were rolling.
That's true.
I can't have proof that I'm decent at this game.
That's true, but you did do it before the
I did.
game.
I did
What
do
was
it.
that? What was the rule
Oh, what?
that we made up like a second ago, last session?
That's not a second ago.
What?
Exploding. Something about exploding.
2 minutes ago.
It was.
A week and a half ago.
You're talking about where I was like, okay, if I roll a nat 20 right now, then we get the exploding roll for the whole session.
I think so, yeah.
Something stupid like that.
Oh no.
The first roll of the
Here's the
day.
thing. Here's the gamble, right? The audience doesn't know you rolled nat 20. We do. Do you want your reputation on the line? Because I don't mind.
One reputation.
Good. Alright, it's happening.
Wait, what's happening?
I rolled a nat 20.
You rolled nat 20.
Oh,
The
okay.
first roll. That was
So
done.
we get exploding rolls if you roll.
No,
a-
just her.
Okay.
Define exploding roll again?
So the highest die of that die type. So
Yeah.
an 8, so a D8
Yeah.
is an 8. That's explodes.
Yeah.
Terrifying.
So
And it's
if
gonna be
you,
exploding
so
all the
I
time?
say so if Eden here rolls a D8 and it explodes and because it got an 8, she's gonna roll that again And she's gonna add that number to 8 plus this. So, if you roll a nat 20, that means that it's 20 plus
You open
whatever
a
you
can
roll
of
next.
ass whooping.
Yes.
Whoa.
Wow!
We are currently in Samantha's house,
That's
I
true.
mean, and I'm having a conversation with him.
and I'm stealing his shit.
As we should.
You have so much dirt on this man right now. It is
Yeah.
unreal. Anyway, let's get back to our recap. So, the stew gets thicker. An impromptu hypnotist late in the night between Charlie and Auntie Jelly leads to some startling discoveries. First, that unbeknownst to Charlie, she had some kind of relationship with Stella, the little girl in the patchwork dress we'd seen exclusively in the dreamscape. But you made your way to the town of Ribia as it begins to rain. You go to the Ninth Giant Inn and meeting Billy Joe, as well as a few of the hunters, Nahum and Kinder. It was believed that the murder that happened here was a woman from out of town found dismembered in someone's attic before the investigation went cold. Instead, it seems that a man named Damien, like a pseudo-mayor, may have made a deal with some organization to procure a set of wind chimes and air elementals that charm everyone that hears them into a relaxed sort of state of mind to prevent any further horrific discoveries. However, the team split up using the buddy system. Jelly and Whistle going to talk to Damien, Cal and Charlie hitting the town, spreading the name of Landon Nixon, and at some point, the wind chimes in the town suddenly stopped. The silence almost deafened. We pick up from when that moment happened, starting with Whistle, Auntie Jelly, and Damien, as you guys are in his house still. You, Whistle, have read coded letters of some really dubious organization that's giving mafia, getting mob. Jelly, you were talking about the trade of like medicine and that kind of thing, being a medicine woman for Munda and that kind of thing. It takes a couple minutes before Damon notices the silence. But Damien will begin to like stand up in kind of a hurry, like as you're like mid speaking to him.
Yeah.
And he'll just be, he's listening to something and he like stops right in, and he begins to like stand up. He's like, I'm so sorry, can we have this conversation at a later time? He's gonna walk to the door and like try to usher you out.
Is there anything I can help with? Are you okay?
I think, not quite now. Let's have this conversation ended. I need to go.
So what about the medicine that we were talking about just now?
Yes, let's do that maybe just like any other time. Do you mind if I have you leave? I'm gonna lock up the house and I'm gonna go to town real quick.
Oh, do you need me to start a town meeting? Are you?
No, that's okay. Come on out of the house. We're gonna have, if it's alright with you, we're gonna have this conversation at a later time.
Oh, okay.
I am needed in town below.
Oh, okay then. So, goodbye then. And I just like, as I'm exiting,
Yeah.
I like bang on the door to let him know like, okay, I'm gone. But also,
Yeah.
I'll see you later.
Yes. Boom, the door slams immediately.
What are the chances that you heard me?
I think you hear pretty much this whole thing. Because it's a quiet house, there's no one else here, and you're silent anyway. Go ahead and give me, is there any last thing you do? You think you maybe have a couple, like 1 minute left here before you might start making some moves?
No, because I already made the copy of the letter. So I make sure that everything that I touched is back in its place,
Okay,
and then I'll sneak back out the way I came.
awesome. Okay, in that case, you are good to go. Give me a perception real quick. You as well, too. Perception.
Okay.
Oh, yay!
Well, we do have the the chimes aren't going, so. Okay.
Well, yes. Good.
Nat 20.
Oh my gosh, we just started.
I hear the voice of
Bam!
Yeah, you edit that part out,
14.
which you missed it.
13.
I zoom in on it.
So now 33.
Oh my gosh.
I can hear
give you a lot more. I'm gonna give you a bunch. So, first of all, you do see Damien exit the house in the back. You see him throw on a cloak. You see him grab a bunch of papers. You see him grab like a briefcase. You see him grab like basically a bug out bag.
Yeah.
He might be leaving now for who knows how long, but he's leaving. You will also notice, because we're also high, the wind just carries the sound in such a way you can hear it. There was that silence that you noticed at this point. There's a silence in the wind chimes. There's no way of knowing what caused it, but now you begin to hear unrest. Like, as if those aerial elementals are moving again, but the wind chimes are not priority anymore. You think there might be something dangerous going off or about to go off right now.
So, we had a touch of slavery, didn't we? We had imprisoned air elementals attached to chimes.
I'll never can. Is there anything that you're doing in this immediate moment?
I see him doing a bug out bag. Hold on.
You don't know where Whistle is right now either.
Good.
What?
As you know, why they did.
I mean, all the things to...
It is also raining, by the way. That hasn't cleared up yet.
Well, if it's raining, that means that I could start to follow him, and I'm going.
Oh, my phone.
I'm going.
Okay, thank you. Who's calling?
702 number.
I don't know what that is. Just code.
Not in the context, not important. Leave a voicemail.
So,
Goodbye.
I was going, and now I'm going. Jenny
Yes.
is going to attempt to follow Damien stealthily without like drawing attention with the rain, keeping distance, but because rock gnomes have dark vision, that's going to be easy for me.
Yes.
And I'm just going to start dropping some things from my bag.
Okay.
We're gonna go with little snackies.
You were gonna follow Damien.
Yes.
Okay. Give me a stealth roll with advantage because it is raining. You know what you're doing. You can see him. Give me a little stealth roll.
Nat 20, and then a 10. And do you want me to go again?
No.
I am the night. I am the wind.
That was the second.
Man, the night I am the wind. That's the name of the episode.
Yes, it is. What? Oh my gosh. Okay. So, a shadow. You are non-existent in this reality.
How is she so stealthy? For
I
how old she is.
I didn't think I got to be so old.
She just has to disassociate.
You remember when you were younger, the training that you did when you were with the hunters back in the day, heel first, toe second, that kind of thing. The rain is covering a lot of your noise as well. You were there to see him packing up. He's still packing up right now. He is on his way to go. He has not yet left the town. But when he does, he will be on his heels.
Okay, so do I see what he's packing?
It looked so... Jail, immediately. Do not collect $200.
You go on time now.
I mean, jelly is
I do want to-
medicine.
Jelly.
In a medical professional sense, what's a bitch packing? What's a bitch packing?
In the context that I'm sure you meant,
Aww.
we're looking at...
She rolled a 30.
He's packing way more than you thought.
These packages?
Yes, this package is fucking huge. Like, you'd be like, wow, I'm a little surprised, but maybe not that surprised.
Would you say it's scary?
A little, maybe it's a little scary. Maybe even a little bit.
Joke a little bit.
I tell you what.
He's got normal stuff. He's got like food papers. He's got like stuff to scramble.
That's a big package.
That's a big package. For that size of a man, pretty big package.
Pretty big package for this man. Do I see the size of his hands?
We have to move on. We have to move on.
That's it.
You guys want to know.
We
die for this bit.
I will die for this bit. So, cutting to Cal and Charlie. You two are in a very different situation right now.
I don't have any medicine. I'm dropping the medicine. It's a jam for you. You don't know this.
For you two at the town below, you have been giving out these flyers for Land and Vixen. You've been looking, you've been asking people. I believe you were like looking out a window when you noticed that the air elementals had just stopped and like began to like really get quiet and then begin to swirl again. They do slow, they don't quite like stop exactly, and then they begin to move really erratically and then burst out through the chimes in this loud clang as they rip through the air, toppling over the chime kind of like, cylinder, even though it was just a frame, but it completely clatters over, going at max speed, hitting windows, shattering windows all around you, including the one that you were looking out of. People screaming all over the place now. There's mayhem. One poor guy, like middle-aged guy, got caught up immediately in the path of one of these air elementals and just is ragdolled like 30 feet away, hits a wall. People are getting stuck behind like tables and everything for cover. What are you doing in this immediate moment?
I think Charlie's like, shit!
Yeah.
And is ducking down. It's
Yeah.
like, Cal! Cal! And as she's going through the bar and screaming like, Cal! Cal!
I don't know if you were super nearby, but where are you and what are you doing?
You had gone in here into this building to.
We were in the bar,
Yeah.
so I was looking out a window and things happened, so I ducked on the floor.
Okay.
And I'm trying to find you in this mayhem.
Yeah, I'm probably doing the same. I'm also tinier than you.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm probably crawling.
Where are you? I can't find you.
Cal! Over here!
I hear you.
Okay, over here! No, follow my
Where?
voice!
No.
No, I'm coming to you.
This way?
Coming to you! Coming to you! Okay, so I Metal Gear all the way to Cal. Cal! Jesus!
Oh, hey, there you are.
We have to get the fuck out of here! We have to get the fuck out of here! Did you see that?
Yeah. Let's get to. We just need to get to some dirt.
Where are the others?
What?
Where are the others?
I don't know.
Oh god. Okay, let's go.
They had errands.
Errands, right.
Yeah.
At a time like this. Okay, this is fine.
Yeah, people are screaming, people are ducking for cover. It is becoming more mayhem as the moments go. Like, the air elementals are like hitting the sides of buildings. You think buildings might get toppled at some point soon. They're going mental. I need, let's make it a dex saving throw for
Dex
both
saving
of
throw.
you. Yes.
There we go.
Alright, there goes.
There's luck.
Yeah.
Ooh, it's in fact.
Incredible.
19.
Ooh, let's go.
6.
It's just the voice with that number is so funny. Okay. Charlie, you are low. You know how to, well, not know how to, but you understand physics enough to be like, just have no surface area. You are good to go. However, for you, Cal, it could be just the bulk of like your hands or just something like that, where it just, you're catching wind in this moment. One of the air elementals comes through the building and sweeps you out of it.
Whoa!
Oh shit!
You are thrown back towards the middle of town.
Oh. I
And
guess.
take 1 point of damage.
Oh, shucks.
Oh,
That's a lot.
okay, you know what? Actually, in
We're squishy.
perspective,
It's a lot.
It's 10%.
Oh no.
I'm pulling out a
Oopsie
pencil for my phone.
That's not
What did I miss?
it's the gremlin carving that really got
This movie is wild.
Yes.
me.
While you are out there on town, you hear those air elementals swishing around you. There could be like a dozen. It's hard to tell. They're going really fast around you too. You hear whispers that they must be saying, but it is in the way that a pen could, like, they grab this word from this person, they grab this word. So it's very discombobulating, but you were hearing them.
Is there a specific language that I'm hearing?
It's common. What kind of language do you speak?
I speak Common, Dwarvish, and Undercommon.
Okay. I don't think any of those, except for common, would really apply. It does look like they have tried to match your language. It is still hard to get, so you can get bits of it. But you do hear them.
I do believe Dwarven
Yeah.
and Primordial are kind of similar
Alright.
in root. I could be wrong.
Hey, you could be lying. I don't mind. That's
Well,
okay. You could just say whatever you want. I'll kind of
Yeah.
believe you. But they're still choppy anyway because they are like just whipping around. You hear them whispering like catalyst, active, dormant, active. Power, we should leave, let's go, terrible things, dig, I know secrets.
slow down. Hold
dig.
on.
You were getting bombarded.
Active, Catalyst, active, dig, secret. Fuck, that's all I remember.
Make
Okay.
another dexterity saving throw.
Whatever.
Don't
That's fine. And oh, here's the problem. I didn't use the goblin.
Ah.
Cheers.
Cheers.
So Cal
Let's
is
throw you.
thrown
Okay.
into the middle of the town
Correct.
and being swarmed by air elementals.
Correct.
Am I able to do anything, or do I have to wait
Yes.
to see what happens? Okay.
No, you can tell me real quick.
Charlie watches as the wind elemental just sweeps Cal's like
Yeah.
the whole body out.
Yeah.
So Charlie gets up and runs out and sees that.
I look like a dirt clod, just with my like dirt armor.
Yes. Yeah,
and
yeah.
so Charlie's like, "Oh shit, Cal, I got you!" And so she'll pull out her club, and she, as she's pulling out, like there's like from the wood of the club, it twines out, and there's like this green glow as like leaves and like
Oh, hell yeah.
foliage starts to grow, and
Mhm.
she's gonna cast Tangle in the 20-foot square to try and stop the elementals.
Let's go. That will set off. Go ahead and roll the initiative. Good girl.
No.
Should you like me to? Unless you.
Yeah, that deck save was a 21, by the way.
Hooray! Let's
The,
go.
the viewers at home already know it's
Only that's good.
I got a 9.
Ah, nice.
7.
Nice. Okay.
I almost attacked you with this heavy metal die.
I got my own set. I'm ready to defend.
Man, did you see that wing down elemental?
Go ahead and roll for me. Roll initiative as well for me, you guys.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Oh yeah, might as well. You don't know.
19.
19.
9.
Stand by. Who's got the higher dex between you two? Higher dex.
Between
You and you. Yes.
my dex is 16.
You got a 19 whistle?
Yeah.
Copy.
My dex is
What's your dex?
My dex is 10.
Okay. So Charlie, you're going
9.
first. Okay. Gorgeous.
That equals 21.
Yes.
Okay. So give me that one more time. You cast.
I cast,
Unveil or something?
I cast Entangle.
Entangle. So I do a save?
It is a strength save, and it is a 20-foot square. So
Wow.
I'm from 90 feet. I want to place it with Cal in the center, so that he has a 20-foot radius protecting him from the entangle.
Okay. They are swirling around Cal right now. You might grab quite a few. Ooh. What was that save again?
Where do I check that?
Am I also caught in this entangle? Because
You
I can
might
see
be.
it.
I'll restrain all of you. Don't worry.
Don't worry, you're welcome. Go down.
Yeah.
How far
Yes.
does this entangle go?
You would also roll a save, I do believe.
What do I check?
I'm
for
ready to
what
do it
we're
right now.
going
I'm
against?
so stealthy.
It
doesn't
should
look
be
down there.
towards the top.
I'm so stealthy. I don't even know where I am.
Okay.
Don't wander into the dream world. We don't know what's up there yet.
Strength 13. See that? Second to the last one.
Okay,
Strength 13. Okay.
so you have to be a 13.
You did.
Okay.
I
Um,
also did.
Oh, good.
Woo!
It's useless.
Yay!
Woo!
Not by much. Literally, they just matched it. Oh, actually,
I beat it by 1.
beats it. Tied to attacker. You're attacker. I think you got it. Yeah. Let's go with that. That is the saying, after all. So you're good. I think what this might look like then, for them to get caught and not for you. I'll go with it. It's too late.
It's on record.
It's too late. We're already moving on. I think I made a mistake.
Hey, if she's wrong, put it in the comments.
Put it in the comments. Tell me. I'll read them. Anyway, so
In all caps, actually.
But throwing this net out, I think you can see it coming, Cal. You might dodge, duck out of the way, or go through it, through the entanglement itself. The air elementals, not so much. It is too chaotic for them to predict where it's going, and you catch 4 of them. So they will be stuck there.
Fuck 'em up!
Fuck 'em up. It is now Whistle's turn. Whistle, you can hear glass shattering, people screaming. There is commotion happening below you in the town.
Can I look out the window and get a sense of what's going on?
From your vantage point, I think you don't see as much as you would hope to. I think you do see the edge of a building get clocked off as some invisible-esque swirly force collides with it. Looks like destruction is happening. You can get that for sure.
Okay.
What are you thinking?
I think I would exit the building and go see what's going on.
Okay. What's your movement, by the way?
30 feet.
Even when flying?
Yes.
Okay. It will take you. Roll me a d4. It'll take you 3 rounds to get there. Shit. It is the air elemental's turn. Give me another dex saving throw.
Oh my goodness.
Here we go.
Here we go.
It was Nat.
Oh, a crit? A critical?
It's a critical.
Nice! Ah!
Well, my dice says fuck me. So, that means.
Amazing.
It's amazing.
You take 2 points of damage as you are thrown back again, this time in a different direction. You tumble to a stop in just like a random section of town, but the air elementals are now leaving you alone a little bit. But you do still hear that dig, catalyst active, dig, dig, I can help you, secrets, dig. You're just hearing that over and over and over again. I need you to also make the dex save. Yeah.
Here we go.
Get out of my head, Charles.
Dex save?
Yes.
6.
Okay.
6.
You take 3 points of damage.
That's a lot.
As they also try to, as they do, throw you away from Cal. They also, I think you would notice too, they're keeping people away from Cal as well.
Why are they prejudiced against you? They're separating you from everyone.
I don't know. The voices.
What?
You don't hear anything.
What?
It's your turn.
Okay. What is the current situation right now?
Okay, let me lay it out for you. We have middle of town. Those rings of wind chimes have been knocked over. Cal is somewhere over here, moved to this spot, the air elementals swirling, but leaving them alone. They're not as clusters where it's going to go. You're over here towards the inn, but in a different direction. People are running, people are screaming away. The air elementals are just knocking people back and making sure that this is happening.
Can I see if they're hurting anyone?
Yeah.
Is it just they're nudging people?
You can give me a perception check, DC 3.
Uh-oh.
So high though.
There is a chance for this to be the funniest roll ever. 7.
You got it.
I got it.
They don't mind hurting people. It looks like
Oh.
that doesn't look like a huge priority to keep everybody safe right now.
And how are they treating Cal?
It looks like harassment with a purpose, but you have no idea what's going on.
It's my favorite kind of harassment.
But they're definitely hurting him.
It's like
It's not
hurting.
as much.
It feels like hurting, like H-E-R, not H-U-R-T.
Oh.
If that makes sense.
Okay.
Not bad.
Woof woof, not out.
Sure.
sniff at the ankle.
I think in the heat of everything, Charlie realizes and sees this and is kind of just confused.
Yeah.
So Charlie's just like going to just observe them and ready in action
Copy.
to see and will respond if the situation gets worse. But she's trying to observe what are they doing.
Copy that. Good. Okay. And Jelly, you were up. Again, you hear a lot of commotion going on in town that's getting worse. However, Damien is now packed and ready to leave and is now leaving. You see him now trying to run away from the town.
Great. Since I am stealthy, I'm going to follow him, and when I start hearing the commotion, I'm going to stop setting things out on my bag. I'm actually going to tuck it away, probably behind a tree,
Okay.
as best I can, and then I'm going to pull out my war picks.
Okay.
Yeah. And
Sure.
I have 2 war picks.
Okay.
I like to sneak up on him with my what was it, a 33, 31?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah,
like 40. Yeah.
Just a little thing.
75.
Yeah,
70.
I'm going to use one war pick to trick this little nugget.
Yeah.
I'm going to bring one to his chest and one to his head,
Okay.
or actually no, I'm actually going to cross them in front of his neck.
Kind of Dooku style. Got it.
Yep, and it's going to be, you have information I need, and obviously you know something, so you're going to tell me or I can make you.
Roll to hit
Okay.
with advantage.
Okay.
I think it's just because you're technically attacking.
16.
That'll do it. He's just a guy. He's just a guy. It happens exactly the way you just said it.
Yeah.
He hits the
Just a
mud.
guy with a defense.
Yeah, his
The way
bag.
this package brought him down.
Yeah, it did.
As it does.
As it does.
As one does.
Poor guy.
And I want him to be more terrified of me than whatever he's running from. I need him to understand I
Yeah.
have no issue drawing blood to get information, and he's going to tell me.
Give me an intimidation check.
Great.
Also with advantage. You
Yes.
snuck out of nowhere.
I went from this sweet old lady talking about
Hi, we were
information.
just talking.
Wow, 5 minutes.
Yep, but +2, so we're gonna do a 9. I'm small, but also.
And what also? Hold on one second. There's something I wasn't gonna tell you, but you know, it makes sense now. I really want to get this right. Hold on one second. There it is. As he hits the ground, terrified, just fear washes over him. You hear him go, are you from the Sierras?
The Saharas? That's funny because my name's Sarah. So sorry.
It's like a huge. You're the Saharas? Is that? This
Keep
is.
talking and I will tell you. And I'm going to start tightening the picks. Just to apply pressure.
Yeah.
Little pinprick.
Mhm.
And yeah,
Yeah.
you're going to tell me.
He's like, what do you want to know? What do you want to know?
Why are you running?
They're gonna destroy the town.
What did you do?
I didn't do anything.
What did you do?
I don't know how it happened, but it
Then-
stops.
Okay, what happens when it stops?
They destroy the town or something. I don't know. They tell me if it's really bad, they stop.
Who told you?
The Sahara. The
No,
Saharas.
the name! The name of who?
They don't give their names.
Tell me the face. And I'm gonna start tightening it a little more.
Yeah. He's like, they'll kill me. Okay. You, high elf, black hair, he had like bangs, he had like little bangs going on, he had, he's like scrambling.
Yeah.
He was really tall, he wore a lot of black,
Okay.
he had little bangs.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Great. And now, how do you stop it? We're gonna start with there.
I don't know how to stop it. I don't even know why he stopped.
What was keeping them with the chimes?
Nothing.
Nothing was keeping them with the chimes. Then why would they
No,
keep
they
doing
were purchased as a package together.
They were purchased as a package.
They were hired on.
Do not bullshit me!
There's an understanding. I don't know what's going on.
Alright. And I'm gonna just start to slacken it up. I believe you. Now I'm gonna bring a pick down. I want him unconscious, but you're
Okay.
gonna answer for this. And I say that after I hit him, please.
Okay. You got it.
Great.
Roll to attack. With advantage, she's prone.
15.
Yes.
Okay.
You just bad.
Okay. I just want him calmed.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Roll damage real quick, just
Yep.
for fun.
Oh, I need to.
I ain't gonna fucking do it.
Oh shit, man.
No, you said non-lethal.
Yes.
I just want to see how long it'll be out.
10.
Yeah, it'll be up for a long
Right.
time.
Okay. Now I'm gonna holler, whistle. I'm gonna holler to you. Whistle!
What did you? Oh, you probably were rolling that 20. You hear it. You hear it somewhere. It's further than you think. Where you're like, that's Jelly. She's out there somewhere.
I'm following your little trail.
Yes.
But before
Alright.
we do that, it will be. Where did it go? Cal's turn.
It's my turn?
Yep.
Okay. So I'm surrounded by all these wind elementals, right?
Yes. They are not
and,
as claustrophobic as they were a second ago. They have backed off, but you still hear those whispers on repeat.
I want to. Can I make some sort of like history or insight check
Yes.
to sense the malevolence of the voice,
Mm-hmm.
of the voices,
Yes.
and then like what their intentions are, and then
Mhm.
also if I know anything about any sort of like malevolent spirits or
Mhm.
elementals,
Yeah.
having to
100%.
do like with this region, culture, whatever.
I want you to roll me an insight and a history and add those numbers.
Add them together.
So your history bonus and your insight bonus.
Oh, to one roll.
Yeah.
Okay.
I do want that. I really fist it.
Cheers.
Here we go.
Oh,
Maybe try with the throne.
does it need to go on timeout?
Try it with the throne.
You have to add both bonuses.
Yeah.
That's true.
That's true.
So it makes this 1 into a 5.
Let's go. It is so chaotic right now. It is hard to, because they're also taking voices from other people to make these words.
Okay. So I don't know what to trust or make of any of it. No clue what these things are.
Yeah.
I think in this moment. Is
You
there
would
a
say-
negative?
I'll give you no. I will say that you don't think they are particularly evil. You think they are urgent or like rushed, or they're feeling anxiety, or there's something where they're like, please, here, let's go, you know, that kind of thing. Versus like, you know, let's kill him, you know, that kind of thing.
I think not making heads or tails of what's going on. I think I am just going to try and escape the situation.
Yeah.
I'm gonna dig straight down.
Yeah. Amazing.
My speed of digging is
Yeah.
slow.
Okay.
It is 5 feet around.
Okay.
That being said, I'm going to dash action to make it 10, and then I'm going to. No, that's all I can do.
Okay.
I'm just going to dash and make it 10.
As soon as you start digging too, no more necessary, you hear the wind elementals begin to like relax a little bit, like keep going, dig, active, yes, catalyst, dig, yes, go. And they leave you alone a little bit. But we will not go out of initiative quite yet. Whistle, it's your turn.
Great. I would like to go in the direction where I heard Jelly yelling from.
Jelly, yelly.
Jelly, likes it free.
You will make it there.
Okay.
In the same
And I will have daggers at the ready.
Yes.
Because
You
you don't just
see,
yell for no reason.
Yep.
you see Jelly standing, weapons in both hands, standing over the body of Damien, who is like back down in the mud as it's raining.
What happened here?
He has information we need. We're going to detain him. I want you to take all of the stuff he's packed up. We're heading back into town. Something's happening, and either he doesn't know how to stop it, or someone in town might. I don't know, but we need to start going through this information, and we need Charlie and we need Caliban.
Okay.
So we need to tie him up thoroughly. Doesn't matter if I got
I
rope.
got rope.
You got rope?
I got rope.
All right. I want hog tie. I want suspension. I want him like suspended. He pissed me off. Hey, you know.
Excessive torture is a hard no for me. Just keep that in mind.
I need.
I thought you said we were going back to town. Are we taking him back to town?
Well, he didn't get too far from his house, so we're just gonna kick him in there.
Okay.
Yes. Kick him in there. Yep. Tie him up, kick him in there, and we're heading to town.
We might want to be a little careful. I found in his office something that seems like
All right,
mom
we're gonna.
business.
Great. We're gonna talk about it on the way into town because I think I have an idea. So I begin helping tie. I'm like,
Yeah.
what do you want where? I'm like holding an arm and a leg.
I pull out 50 feet of rope.
Perfect. And we're just wrapping around. I'm like,
Do a little wrap around.
wrap around. I want like a crisscross of a style, like, you know, packages where you tie it in the middle and then you tie it around this way.
Sure.
Yeah, but we're also
We
tying
bind
around
the
the feet
wrists
and wrapping
extra
around.
well. We bind
and
the
then-
ankles extra well, and
Yes.
then we just wrap him like a mummy.
Yes.
Let's be clear. He's not getting out of this. It's worked.
But then we leave some rope at the end so we can just pull him,
Wait, no, I want to.
drag him through the mud.
Yeah, and then can we actually tie him to the door? I need to know if he starts moving, so I want to hear the door start clanking. Great. All right, we're walking.
You could put some wind chimes
Desperately.
He's on the ground now.
That'd be quick.
That's funny. Okay, that'll be your turn. It is the air elemental's turn. You haven't moved.
Push me down the hole.
And
I'm so slow.
I mean, they're not worried about you anymore. They will hold their action. They're good. Charlie, your turn.
Man, you better set them off.
How?
You see Cal just like, hey, here we go. He started to dig, and the air elementals visibly like go, move away.
Charlie's just like, what the fuck? And then that's it.
Wow. That's it.
Just
Okay.
watching.
Okay. Yeah, you not moving has been like, okay, that was my move. Jelly, I'm gonna say this is still happening.
Yep.
That's gonna okay. Cal, your turn.
Keep digging.
Okay. For another 10 feet, yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just straight down.
That'll do it.
Try to escape these voices.
Gotta get out of here.
You do that. You are digging down right now. You are in your element. You just rich smell of earth all around you. You start to see glints of some kind of reflective rock or material or something. When you hit it, you notice that it's like scratchy. You're used to clawing through rocks and dirt. It doesn't really matter. It's easy. But this one is actually, you're noticing you're hitting it. You look a little bit closer, it is like a root system.
Root system?
It is like black and brown with like specks of silver and sapphire in it as well. There's a pause before you kind of notice that one of the root systems like lashes out and wraps around your hand. Is there anything you do in that immediate moment?
Root system, so it's a plant. Or it looks like rock.
You look non-conditionalist.
Well, I'm a sorcerer. I'm not, yeah, okay. If it just grabs me, it grabs me, yeah.
Yeah. You immediately are shunted into a vision. You see from the darkness the low sound of thunder that hits your soul like a bass note, a glow of lightning that flickers momentarily to give light to the darkness, and you see what you can only assume is a god or titan or something, but in the form of a serpent, impossibly big. rolling storm clouds that have lightning inside them, lighting up every now and then, look like the size of gravel in comparison to this serpent. It moves in this like fluid-like state as it kind of swirls around this void. You see little materialized visions of distress every now and then. A woman running from a pack of wolves, a boat filling with water, someone holding someone they love dying. And the serpent moves towards these images. I need you to give me a wisdom saving throw real quick.
A woman with a pack of wolves, a boat.
Boat filling with water, and a man holding someone he loves dying.
So wisdom.
Yes. Wisdom, please. Let's go.
Cheers.
Most throw it.
That's a 2.
Okay.
That's better.
You gotta throw his eyes away. Oh, you. That's right. You got 2.
Naughty.
Man.
This one's also not one at one point.
It's a snowman. It dies.
Do you have any D20s left?
Not out. All my metal ones. Oh, you have a metal one.
You want one more metal one? I got you. You want this
No,
one?
I got one. I got one.
It's blue and sapphire flex, just like a.
That's a baby metal one.
A metal metal.
Not the
baby
band.
metal.
Not
Baby
the band.
metal.
Okay.
Oh yeah, your little ones, yeah.
Alright,
Trying to stay.
so, that was a, what did I say?
You rolled a 2.
A 2.
Yeah.
My wisdom saving throw is +0, so it's a 2.
Fantastic. You are in this vision. But even now, as you watch this thing, you have never been more terrified in your life. As you watch, as this serpent goes towards these visions, slowly unhinge its jaw with fangs sharp enough to cut void from reality and swallows these images whole. The smallest thread of lightning strikes the serpent unaffected, but a single scale the size of a town falls from its side. Falls completely through the darkness, begins to glow red hot, separate into pieces, all of them burn away except for one that lands gently into the arms of some holy man. Looks like it's transcended through some sort of time and space. You watch the holy man crush up the scale shard and put it in the ground with a seed on top. Cover that over. The seed grows into a tree. It looks not like any other tree. It looks very unwell. It's like spindly branches, like it looks like a sea anemone kind of thing. Sometime later, you see like seasons pass. Sometime later, a woodsman comes and chops off one of the branches. You see that the tree withers, grabs the woodsman and strangles it to death. The branch stays on the ground, having been cut. Seasons go by, more seasons. Maybe dozens of years, maybe hundreds of years later, having been buried just by time. And after that, you are shunted back out of this vision. You were feeling like a little shaky from everything going on, but this branch that had wrapped around you, you notice now has let go of you and is twisting itself to resemble some kind of rope or whip.
I mean, I grab it.
It feels good in your hands.
I want to like try and rack my brain for any sort of like serpent deity.
Mm-hmm. Give me a history check.
Specifically having to do with what I think is the dream realm.
Ooh. Give me a history or religion with advantage. Because this is what you do.
Little tiny metal die. You can't let me down.
Come on, man.
I got you for my birthday.
Oh my
With
god, birthday.
my special Kraken
It's a
set.
birthday dice.
Cheers.
It's with advantage.
Well, that's what they meant.
That's right. Yep. Yep.
I was ready to accept.
Here we go.
Okay. What kind of roll am I doing?
History or religion?
Okay, cool. That's 19.
Whew. Your mind goes to, I wonder if I'm saying this, or we've only said it written, but Dendar, could be Dinar, the Night Servant.
Okay.
This appears, from what you read in text, to be a, not god, like more like a primordial who eats nightmares.
Okay. Oh, it eats nightmares, not just dreams.
Is it Nordic?
Nightmares.
Is it Nordic? It looks like Dendar, and I'm like, that's, is it Dendar? Is it Dendar?
Denmark? It's Denmark.
Was I getting the sense that this thing needs to be returned to where it came from?
No.
Okay.
You see withered root around, and you wonder if that vision is this tree, is that branch.
Okay. This is from that branch. Oh, the whole tree died when it withered.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, when that branch was cut, the whole tree died. That branch survived. But the woodsman did not get a chance to use it.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna take it. And I guess I'll just coil it up.
Mm-hmm.
Am I still hearing any traces of voices or anything?
Not as much.
Okay.
You're getting that first bit, so it's like catalyst, active, dormant, active.
Alright, I think. Do I get the sense that I'm gonna try to dig a little bit deeper,
Okay.
see if there might be anything more.
Okay.
Try and find that man's body if it's down here.
Oh, okay. You have dug, I think,
20.
already. So,
Yeah, I already dug this turn.
Okay. So we'll wait a second on that one, but absolutely. I'm not gonna give you the stats or anything what that does quite yet. Whistle. We'll probably go you two at this point. Secured. He's good. He's not going anywhere.
Have him hanging from the ceiling.
He's in a beautiful pose, like a woman, like touching God.
We've tied the rope to the bell above his door so that if he moves, it goes off.
Yep. Okay, great. As soon as he starts struggling, like, yeah, wiggle,
Okay.
wiggle, wiggle, wiggle.
Is there anything else you're doing?
Walking out with the bag that he had, and as we're walking out, I like to start like looking for pieces, looking through it, just like we both hold an end, we're looking in, we're walking.
Okay. Back to town, or where are you going?
Yeah, where the screams are.
Okay. That's still happening, by the way.
Yeah.
That's not yet stopped. You kind of see as well chunks of building flying off.
Okay.
The chaos has not stopped.
And so they're elemental, which is a language,
Mhm.
and you could hear them because you speak primordial.
I don't speak primordial,
You don't.
but they were speaking directly to me, carrying the voices of other people
Okay.
to sort of like make the sounds and words that they wanted to communicate to me.
Okay. Cool.
Right.
Okay. Want to double check it? Great.
They speak Urin? Aaron?
Aaron, which
Aaron?
is a dialect of primordial.
I do speak primordial.
Yeah.
That's why I was
There's
checking.
like Aaron and Ignan and.
I did a quick Google.
Yeah, I was like,
Aaron.
what? How do you say that?
Aaron.
I don't know the
Aaron.
primordial.
Aaron.
Well, it's still my turn.
Yes.
I would like to, when I was looking through his papers, did I happen to see anything related to when the system falls apart?
No. Telling you it should not have fallen apart.
Great.
What about something that's keeping the elementals tied to the chimes? Like,
Give me an investigation. Both of you investigation checks. And 13. I'll give you a little bit. Nothing is keeping them there. However, there is some sort of not quite genetic modification, but arcane modification done to the air elementals to be okay with this situation.
Huh.
Yeah.
Alright.
Gross.
Gross, dude. Air elementals turn. You guys are walking towards town. They're gonna hold their action. Charlie, give me an Arcana check. Oh, no. Give me a religion check.
19.
You're kind of watching what Cal's could be doing. You're just scanning, just ready to go. There's something that's happened in Cal's direction that you don't know what's happening, but you feel this weird sense of like anxiety or dread, and you can't place it. But you're like, whoa, okay, that felt weird for a second.
Observing that the wind and elementals don't seem to be hostile, and not knowing where Cal went, I think Charlie now is like trying to get a better bearing of like the surroundings. So, is it possible to find one of the wind chimes and examine it?
Yeah, 100%. You can do that on your turn.
Okay,
Yeah, you
so
grab it.
I just look up to find one of the wind chimes that stopped moving, and maybe do some sort of like investigation on it.
On the wind chime? Sure, absolutely. Investigation or an Arcana check.
Oh, better. Oh,
These appear to be magically enchanted wind chimes, for sure. The wind chime itself, not really important. The music it plays in a certain tone, harmonizing with the others, it does give that sleepy effect.
Charlie kind of like shakes it and looks at the wind elementals.
The wind elementals definitely do, like, kind of see that, and they, actually, you know what?
Pretty insulting.
I'm just seeing what it does.
They do begin to gravitate towards you.
Do I get the sense that it's mesmerizing, or they're telling me to shut up?
Hard to tell.
The power of chimes compels you.
Hard to tell. I'm gonna do more.
Well, so now Charlie
Lord and Savior Jesus Christ.
Charlie is gonna just keep ringing it, like not shaking it now, but like just letting it go and watching the wind elementals come towards me, and I'm just gonna yell, "Cal, are you okay?"
You would hear that.
I think they're harmless. They think they're I think they're
Alright.
harmless.
Okay, I'm coming back soon.
And the guy's like, soon.
Soon. Okay, fantastic.
That's what Charlie does.
Jelly.
Yes.
What you doing?
Or
Same
when
as
we reach
this,
town.
right?
So, if we're still walking to town, I'd like to catch Whistle up on what information I got.
Three rounds. Yep, you guys back in town.
Yeah. All right. So, while we was walking.
Yes, you're walking.
Yeah. So.
Walking.
Yeah. So he got the chimes from some group called the Saharas, and specifically a like high elf man, pale, like dark hair, dark clothes, real moody. No names. They don't use names, and that's all he knows, and it shouldn't have fallen apart. So I didn't see anything in there about what could stop this, but we need to go check on people. What did you see in the lab, in his study and all that?
Nothing helpful. I did copy this letter
Okay.
that looks sketchy as hell. He's got some business going on here.
Okay. All right, then, I think we're more useful in action, so I think we need to get back to Charlie and Co. All right. We are down!
Well, once you guys are in town, the air elementals held action will trigger. Dex savings are for both of you.
Uh-oh.
Run.
14.
14. Okay. Ooh. Uh-oh.
Oh.
That is 5 points of damage to both of you.
You would hit an old woman!
Well, that's a lot of damage.
That's a lot.
That's a lot of
damage.
damage. You guys are approaching town. things are good. You just got a guy tied up in some. We're doing all right, and boom, you guys are shunted back, hit a wall almost immediately. As you guys feel just like is slammed back down again.
As we get into town, we're hit out of town or hit
You're
into
hit-
town in a direction?
In a town, you were still in town. They wanted to get you away, but you hit a wall, so you only traveled maybe 5 or 10 feet.
I'm so happy to be here.
You're good. I'm so happy.
Okay, I was starting to dig down, but it sounds like shit's getting crazy up there. You called out to me. You need me back. Okay.
Ringing the note, the wind chimes.
Do I get the sense that there's any running water below me?
Oh, nature check? Survival? No, survival, I think?
I need to be closer to
Or
it.
whatever check you think you'd be using.
Doesn't matter.
Okay.
All of the things you said, oh wait, no, survival I have.
Okay.
Survival.
That's something.
Okay, it's a 10.
You don't think so.
And I also have tremor sense.
That's right. Then you definitely don't think so.
Okay. I wanted to try and geyser myself back up.
Ah!
Because I was like, it's gonna take me so long to climb back up. It's like 3 freaking turns.
As you go back and one air elemental is just so slowly going through, you feel like you can maybe whip it and get out.
Yeah, I'm gonna climb, start like digging my way back to the surface.
Okay.
And on the way, I think I want to like bonus action light a spirit guardian stick.
Yes. Let me remind you and myself what that does. You can cast Blade Ward cantrip at any time. You extend your hand, a sigil of warning appears in the air at the end of until the end of your turn. You have resistance against bludgeoning, piercing, slashing, against damage done by weapons, but we'll count this because that's what they have. AC increases by 2. You can cast shield without expanding a spell slot. And then once you use it, it's done. So AC, shield, resistance. Yes.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Yeah, you see that spirit guardian just like whoop, come back out and the student's like,
Hey,
it was
what's up,
good.
there? Listen, I just made the greatest archaeological find of our generation.
As I'm just digging and talking to this spirit guardian that
Yeah.
showed up.
It will give you a hand. It will be able to fly you up out of this hole.
What?
Yes. For you two, maybe not so much, but definitely for you, Charlie, there is something different in the air when Cal comes back up to the surface. You notice that this whip that he's holding begins to like glow a little bit. There is something like the energy in the air starts like you feel something very, very different. Like a weird superhero pose coming out.
Whoa, Cal, you look fucking cool.
Spirit Guardian being wingman over here.
Next time you have a logo on your jacket.
You still have your
No,
action and bonus action, you just use movement.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I come
You
out.
do see when no one else attacking these two.
I'm in like full like sight of the dig like gear right now. Like
Nice.
got the hat on and everything, and I come out with this whip.
Yeah.
My name, as I look at the elementals, my name.
My name is California King.
What the fuck? As she's
Has it always
What?
been like that?
I'm putting on a front.
You need to leave my friends alone.
disbelief.
I have an 18 charisma, it's fine.
Somehow Cal looks like taller, like his shoulders get big. You're like, what?
His side part's really with it.
Yeah.
Just twinkly eyes.
That dirt skin with a pretty point.
Do you do anything in this?
Sorry, am I smoldering too hard? I'm going to take the web.
Yeah.
I'm going to crack it at the
Elementals?
elementals. I don't want to like aim for a specific one, but just sort of yeah, get back.
Roll to attack. And I'm not going to tell you what the bonus to that is yet.
Okay.
It's like one of those whip videos where they do it and it comes around and hits their eye.
Oh no!
Did it actually
Unless
do it?
it is.
It's another nat 1.
You crack an elemental right in the face.
I nat 1 on like 4 different dice today.
There's a pile of D20s in the
I
time.
have more 20s.
I knew this would happen.
Fine, it's fine.
What does Gabby do at this point, right?
Just all the metal ones
Listen.
in the trade.
Listen, this happens to a lot of guys.
Probably doesn't have a genius.
You go to whip this thing out.
It's very flaccid.
And whip.
There's skills for that.
Jelly probably has the proof for that.
I damn it.
Too bad we don't have her battery right now.
It's safe, don't you worry.
I think
Are you
that's what grabs
regretting
it.
agreeing? Agreeing? Oh my gosh. Okay. I'm back.
Oh my gosh.
I got it.
Package.
You.
I have to be.
I
Let's urinate.
Actually, this is your fault. This was half Eddie's fault. That was your fault.
Nice package. I didn't know what he bagged. Spill the tea on this package.
Give me some tea on that.
We're spilling all the tea.
May I have tea as well?
Yes, you may.
I have tea. How wonderful.
Why are we moving it? You're moving it away.
I was just going to pretzel.
Oh my gosh. I can't even.
It's too bad it's not cold outside. I need like a glass.
Does there
of
a
water.
stand in the corner?
Oh yeah, you want to turn it down to like 60? That'd be great.
Okay, I'll
You
stand
have
in
to
the
turn it down
corner.
to 60.
It'll never get there, don't worry. It never will get past maybe 74. If we're super lucky, it's not gonna get there, I promise you.
Okay, I'm in my corner.
Alright, great, that's great. You're doing really good. If I come back.
I will not reference
nice.
package suggestively.
No, can I come back?
You just go over there and there's just dicks around.
No, you know that heart chain where it goes, where it loops through? It's that with but with dicks. Dicks and balls, dicks and balls.
Okay, let me try to read this. You rolled out 1. You go to see what this thing can do. Whip it out. The air like sonic booms out. You all feel like a jolt as this thing goes through the air. It hits 4 wind elementals and completely disintegrates them.
No!
Whips around and hits you in the head. You are immediately knocked out.
Oh, but my wait, can I shield?
Yeah, you can try.
I'll use my instant shield.
For an AC of what?
That brings me to 25.
Oh,
I have
okay.
a very high AC. As a sorcerer. I'm the sorcerer tank.
Okay, in that case, it does not immediately knock you out. Nor does it hit you. You go back. You just see it like what? Like just cross you.
Slow-mo to the Matrix.
Yeah. 4 are immediately disintegrated, by the way.
Whoa, hey, whoa, man. Whoa. Oh, God. What happened to him? Oh, no.
Whistle is your turn.
Hey, everybody. Were there only 4 of them?
There was like a dozen.
Oh, okay, cool.
4 of them were in the net.
Oh yeah.
And then 4 were just ka-chonk.
Yes.
So now there's 4 left.
I guess I want to like.
8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah.
do some insight to see if there's anything that I can do to quell the situation other than just like do these spirits need to be taken out?
Give me an insight, actually. Bro, what's going on today?
For a total of 4.
What is happening today? We're wide swings, nat 20s and nat 1s, just all over the board.
I'm taking all the ones for everyone so you guys can kick it.
I just rolled a 1.
Oh, well, hey.
So that means it's your
Thanks.
turn next.
You feel like running, especially towards Cal, would be like a really good idea.
I trust my instincts. My DM would never lie to me. I'm gonna do it.
That'd be fucking crazy.
You know what? I'm gonna fucking fly.
The floor is vibrating. Cal!
It's a garage door.
Oh god.
There's garages here?
Yes,
Yeah, we're on top of them.
That's why I don't have really neighbors, because I have a garage.
Makes sense.
No.
I'm gonna fly towards Cal.
Beautiful.
30 feet. As far as I can get.
That will be an opportunity
yeah.
attack. Does a 17 hit.
Yep.
That is 3 points of damage.
I'm out.
Oh
Okay.
God.
I'm knocked out. I'm out. I'm done. I had 8 hit points. They took all of them.
Cal, you whip this thing. You see Whistle begin to like try to assess the situation, then run towards you. See Elemental just whip her down. She's on the
Oh,
ground.
God. Okay.
It is the Elemental's turn. They will hold their action. Charlie, it's your turn.
Oh,
You see
God.
that happen.
They're holding their action.
Whistle just ate shit.
Whistle's fucking down.
So Charlie sees that and just uses like their
Okay.
club
Sure.
as a like kind of like a microphone. It's like, Whistle, get up! And he's gonna cast Healing Word.
Very
Nice.
good.
I just need some D4.
You're just pulling out just
Walk it off.
Do it.
monsters and fish. from
Walk
your
it off.
ball.
You're exaggerating.
See, look at that.
Don't be so dramatic, Whistle.
Are you my mother?
So Healing Word is 1D4.
It's healing word, but it's also
That's
5. You get 5 health back.
They don't have to be
Dang.
positive words.
I lost my train of thought. What's that fucking bard spell?
Cutting words.
No.
Vicious mockery?
Vicious mockery.
Yes.
It's healing word, but it's vicious mockery. That's what
It's
the
vicious
stat is.
word. It's vicious healing.
Vicious mockery.
Vicious healing.
Vicious healing mockery.
Vicious healing mockery.
That
Yes.
okay? Someone's gonna design a character named Karen, and it's gonna be a bard.
That's calling Mocker's evil twin.
There you go.
There you go. Amazing.
Someone play the tape.
He has air.
Jelly's your turn.
All
Is there
right.
anything else you do?
Bonus action and oh shit. I don't have any more spell slots. That means I can't do Chalet. That means Charlie is just going to
Are you still holding the train?
yeah. Healing word and Charlie's really useless right now. Is going to run away.
Okay. Okay.
Get a safe distance away.
Jelly, your turn.
Okay. Well, we're gonna start with. Can I understand anything the elementals are
Insight.
saying?
Insight. Saying? You speak it, right? You said.
I speak primordial.
You still hear that bits and pieces.
Okay.
Where they're talking like catalyst, active, dormant, active, active.
Okay. All right, and I'd also I'd like to just see where are the townspeople are like they out of town now?
Mhm.
Okay, so everyone's out of town.
They are booking it away from this place.
Okay.
Either further in town or just away from the plaza right now, you know.
Okay. And the 4 are still in the net?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just going to
I've been rolling, they have not made it.
I'm just going to very calmly walk towards Charlie.
Okay.
Okay.
They don't do anything.
Great. I'm gonna look at Charlie and I'm gonna say, hand me 2 of those chimes.
I'm only going one.
Great.
You
Are there
you
any?
can pick up.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
Great. I'm gonna pick up 2 of the chimes,
Mhm.
and I'm guessing this is all I can do at this point because I've already moved. I've done.
What would you
Insight.
want to do?
I want to try bang him.
I mean, yeah.
No. Boom.
Oh.
Yeah.
Like a cross.
No, like you ever
Like a song?
you ever taken two toilet paper rolls and gone thunk?
Yeah.
You ever played like you ever seen Blue Man Group?
Yeah, I was thinking
Yeah.
Blue Man.
Yeah. Yeah, we're doing that. We're gonna do a thunk real quick.
Okay. In that case, the 4 that were on you are now 2. So 4 are swirling near Cal, but not attacking. 4 are in the net. 2 came by Whistle, knocked her out and left. And they are now moving, they're all kind of have their attention now on you guys.
Okay.
Whistle, roll me your first things. Let's see.
I healed.
Oh, that's right.
I've been healed.
Never mind, you're fine. Which
What
one?
do
Nice try.
Well, I figured out by now that going towards Cal is not a good idea.
Weird.
What?
Oh, no. If you want to give me an insight check, you can for free.
Oh, that's much better. 16.
That's actually pretty good. You sense a lot of like childlike urgency in these air elementals. There's not a lot of thought, there's a lot of emotion going on. You watched 4 of them get obliterated by Cal, but there's like a weird like protection for Cal or something. And then also these wind chimes are really distracting right now. Let me check that out and that kind of thing. Where it's like, I had a plan that's gone now, and these are pretty, like that kind of thing. But you don't sense like malevolence or like, it's just like a lot of, they're not super understanding what's going on. You may have just gotten into crosshairs or something, yeah.
But I don't get any intent that they need to be taken out. It's just
Not necessarily. They don't mind hurting people, but not necessarily. Do they mean it, or do they need it to happen, or anything like that?
I feel like, okay, with that, I might walk over to Charlie and Jelly and like tell them to stop with the chimes.
Stop with the chimes. And actually, I think I'll ask one more time, but is there anything else you guys are doing at this moment?
Me?
Yeah.
I think as they're all surrounding me and I see these things are hurting others,
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm going to try to start like moving in a direction and get them to like follow me maybe outside of town.
Okay. What are you doing?
Keep your distance, guys. I'm gonna get them clear.
I'm just kind of watching them. I'm looking around town to see if there's anyone down, injured, needing medical assistance.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And we're gonna start with that.
Okay. What are you doing?
Charlie just is observing and readying herself to respond however the situation changes.
Okay.
She has no idea what the fuck is happening. She's so confused, so she's just ready.
Yeah. In that case, we will go out of combat. You see as you guys drop the wind chimes, it's still raining. You were still holding this branch whip thing. The glow from it has subsided at this point. It just looks like a mostly normal whip. There's still that like specks of sapphire and black and brown in it, but more rope-like. As you guys have dropped the wind chimes too, you see these elementals begin to just like get really, really slow, stop, hurting people, busting down buildings, breaking windows. They begin to behave just like normal elementals. There's a few of them that kind of go towards the wind chimes and like kind of pick them up a little bit, but the thing is broken. They're like kind of like a child with a toy, is like, is it still working? It's not working. And they begin to move their interest into you. They kind of begin to follow you out of town.
Alright, yeah, okay, that's cool. Alright, we can be friends. Okay.
Are you controlling them?
I don't know if they like me or something.
Can
By the way, I found the scale of a god.
What?
huh?
Yeah.
Okay. One thing at a time. Can they tell you anything?
These guys, they keep saying, they were saying dig, activated or something, and catalyst.
Okay.
And yeah, it was mostly those words.
Ask them about them. See if they'll respond
Hey.
to you.
Hey guys. Hey, how you doing? Yeah?
You heard
Okay.
nothing in response.
Hello?
Give me an insight check. Anyone who wants to give me insight.
Can I, as I'm looking around and no one's responding, can I look at the thing in my hand and try to talk? Hello? Was that you?
Nat 20 plus an 11.
Fuck me! Why such big swings tonight?
Well, bam.
6.
Unfortunately,
Woo!
80!
Another one for the final.
It
No,
wasn't
there's
bad!
so many! There's like 5!
No, it's okay. And anything that's rolling below 10 right now is going to the final.
Do you want to
I'm gonna
borrow?
get more chairs. Have an entire table set up.
See, the dragon with the dragon horde, you can put one in there.
I don't think they deserve that. They're in the timeouts.
That's true, that's true. So, for those who rolled lower, you are kind of, what is with the elemental, what's going on, what's with the whip thing, nothing's really connecting here. Because you two have seen it, you and Whistle and Jelly, these elementals look kind of downright blank of mind, blank of spirits. They are very, very childlike. I think you guys rolled higher, I believe.
I got 14.
14?
18.
18. You may not know why. You do clock that they are just like not really responding well, or not really doing anything. I think you would kind of think that they were like being told to do something, as they were being told to make some pretty music. They're like, okay, I can make music, that kind of thing. You were looking at the whip to get answers.
With a 6.
With a 6. Let me see.
Try and take a little bite of it.
Maybe about a week.
You don't get any. You don't get any response in feeling or word.
Am I able to look at the whip Cal's holding
Mhm.
and perhaps figure out what kind of bark or like what kind of tree made this whip?
Yeah. Give me a nature or religious
Yeah.
or arcana check.
Oh, could it possibly
Yes.
have any kind of survival on it of knowing just
We do
trees?
survival. Yeah, we do survival.
Like a child's in there.
Pretty good.
Oh no, you spit that.
Anyway, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I have no
Yes.
idea what it is. For us, all I know, I think that whip is edible.
Put it on the pile.
The dice is edible,
Wait,
the cider
Sarah.
on the apple is edible, the whip is edible.
And you can't figure out.
Wait, so did the people
You
in
know
this
any more to
town
be
give
true
you
now?
elementals for like
Cal,
protection
can I
or
take a bite of
something?
your whip?
What is my 31 tell us?
Oh, that's right. I just bleached it
Just
out.
like we're so no information!
That was crazy. Okay,
You actually
we're
connect with the gods themselves in your death. Because your gods are the
What did you roll? What you rolled?
I rolled a nat 20
On-
and then an 11 on insight. On the
Insight.
one that you did. Alright, anyone else who wants to roll an insight? I'm like,
That's right. That's okay. Okay. So first that same thing.
oh, do I need
you-
to include my bonus?
Sure. Yeah. You want to lose a bonus.
34! I feel like a DM.
Let me just tell you everything. So,
Alright.
because you have looked at the papers too, you see that these elementals have been essentially mind wiped. They are younger anyway, and then with this added on to them, they are technically here for the wind chimes of their own free will, but there's also no will to disagree. These are really like children, or basically like plants at this point. you think that whatever came over them to do such destructive behavior was told to them, and you think it was told to them by whatever Cal is holding right now. You would even go to assume as that they were violent to show off what that thing can do.
Can I take a bite of your whip?
No, I tried.
I'm just.
It's not edible.
I tried.
Number one. Number two. So, okay, I need to tell you guys a story about this deer whip. So, like, I was just digging, right? I heard in my head it was saying, like, hey, yo, dig, dude. Activations or something. I don't know, man. There were a lot of words. It was mixing me up. I got scared. So I dug, and I dug straight down, and then I found this, and I touched it. And when I touched it, I had a vision. There was, like, some really, really sad stuff, right? Like, imagine just seeing nothing, and then visions of a sad memory or something. I get the sense that they were like bad dreams. And then there was a big snake that came through. It was huge, and it kind of looked like it was moving through like gravel, and it like ate the bad dreams. And then a scale fell off and just tore through everything in the world, and then fell and disintegrated until there was just like a little bit of it that fell to the earth or something, and then there was a guy that ground it up and put it into the ground, and it became a tree, and then a woodsman chopped off a branch, and then the tree killed the woodsman, and then the branch became this whip.
Hearing all this, do I recognize the story? Given
Really,
my,
any history?
given
Need
my,
history checks. History or religion.
This is going to change the world.
and I do an advantage because
Certainly not in your hands.
You may not do it good. Don't worry, you're
21
that
on history.
8.
13.
Okay. Haven't heard of it before. Could be folklore.
This is a
Could be a whip that he found in the ground. Could be. It's obviously a magical artifact. That's for
Okay.
sure. But
I'm going to call it the
No.
California king snake.
for you, Whistle, you have heard of like a god serpent or like a primordial or like a titan serpent that like is bad news. So that part is probably true. It's not unheard of to get visions granted by incredibly powerful beings. They're like, sure, maybe, yeah, okay, yeah. 21. Not only, oh my gosh, I should have you roll that with advantage. Roll that one more time.
higher than a 20.
Fish for crit.
The voice also said they'd have
22.
answers.
Oh.
For you, not only do you know this tale, it's not folklore, it did happen, maybe somewhere between like 700, 900 years ago. It was a long time ago. It has moved into folklore, but it's like, but probably. It's like, there's enough weirdness of gods that like, it probably did happen. So hearing Cal say that word for word is like, oh, interesting, okay. However, you pull that from a memory before your incident. You have known this quite well, and you know that the serpent is called Dendar, the night serpent. A particular primordial who eats nightmares.
So, wait, you said snake? Snake ate the memories?
Yes, eight bad memories.
This is a vision.
I know I had heard of this god before. It was like Nintendo, something like that.
Game
The Night
Lord?
Serpent?
No.
No.
Dendor.
Are
Have you ever
sure?
heard of something called Dendor?
Dende?
I have.
No, Dendor.
Dendar.
Right? Dendar is a serpent that. This happened.
Yeah.
No,
I read. Yeah.
This.
Hey, I'm an archaeologist. I know. I don't want to speak. Hold on. That's unfair. I've come here to study it, so I am trying to become well versed on the local culture.
You're an aspiring archaeologist.
Yeah. I'm an apprentice.
Thinking about it.
You're doing great for yourself.
I've had a hard day, to be honest. Everything
I'm
kind
right
of
there
blown
with
up
you.
in my face,
Right.
but not the good way.
Right. I don't know how I'm remembering this. I feel like what you're describing, I don't think it's just a legend. It actually happened. I think
Well, yeah, I'm holding it.
Yeah. I think Dengar might have done something for real.
This is like the holy crap.
That dread is back, by the way. You now pinpointed.
That thing, I don't like that near me at all.
I want to touch it. I'm gonna ask. Can
I don't
I
know.
touch it?
I don't. Look, I have a bad feeling.
Well, let me ask it. Hey, buddy, can I let other people touch you?
I don't
response?
like that.
I guess so.
Okay, be careful.
The moment. No, yeah. Jelly
Serpentine.
explodes
Hello!
into jelly.
Yeah. So
But yeah,
feeling it.
it's nice. It feels more
cool,
like
right?
stone than it does wood
Huh,
or
okay.
like rope, but it behaves like rope.
Okay.
I feel like after the previous interaction that we had where you like knew the Azamar girl from the dreams, I would like to insight check Charlie.
Please do. Bro!
6!
Honey, what's happening?
6.
I mean,
Was it that one?
Paladin always
6.
serves
No,
something.
it was.
Okay,
that's
so
right.
it wasn't that
Always
Roll the
one.
die.
Wasn't that one?
Now serves something.
Yeah.
Charlie
Serves.
knows
Yeah,
something
like a deity.
deeply about this,
I didn't say that.
but may not
Okay,
know
so-
themselves.
But so like,
That's
do I
so
know this
helpful.
deity? Am I chill with them? What?
I think secretly you might, but that's a Julian
Hey,
theory.
hey,
not
Charlie.
yeah, you can touch it.
Hold on. I'm adding this to my notes.
I know. You say you don't feel. You don't like the way that thing feels?
I am jelly.
No matter what it is, it just
Would
doesn't
you-
feel good.
Would you try touching it? I know that you have a lot of things in your past that you don't remember, but you feel weird about this.
Wait,
And you
yeah,
remember about the snake god.
yeah. Did you know that from before?
I don't know.
Before you lost
It
the
feels.
memory? Maybe this will jostle something. Hey,
We'll be here to help you.
hey, buddy. Can
Okay.
you do me a favor? Can you help my friend remember stuff? Here you go.
I don't like how you whisper into it.
You reach your arm with the child hand still
Listen.
printed on it.
It called out to me.
That
Touch it.
Nothing happens.
Huh.
But you look at it, and you kind of look at it too. You notice there's a pattern of stripes across it.
Shut the fuck up.
Stripes. Little girl in my dream, she said stripes.
My brother was looking for stripes.
Looking for stripes? I said something about stripes are supposed to protect us. Why don't I feel good about
Who was-
this?
You should.
In my dream, remember?
Hey, when we got, remember when we got the bug bites?
Mm-hmm.
Just out of curiosity, did I go to sleep? Did you have the dream, and then I came into your dream, or you came into my dream? I forgot which order that
I
happened.
died,
You died
and then I woke up
In
the maze.
yours.
in the maze in mine, right?
Yes.
Okay, interesting. Huh.
Well, I think your
Cattle.
courter. No, the person courting you. You should use the sending stone.
He's not
Your
courting me.
boyfriend.
Your boyfriend. Your friend that's a boy. That one. Can you hit him up?
So you
I'm
did
sorry.
talk to him that night. I knew it.
I said friend. I said boyfriend.
Okay.
I
Yes.
said
When I
nothing.
went back home.
And you're just texting another boy who happens to be talking to the red dragon.
What if I am driving?
Okay. All right. Whatever.
Can you, Charlie? You're great night watch.
Yeah.
You're perfect.
Are these air elementals still just like hanging out?
They're just hanging.
Okay.
You haven't told them to do anything else, so they're just like,
Wait.
they're just
Wait,
hiding.
are they staying with him? Are they like
Hey, can you
familiars?
guys like give us some privacy for a little bit?
son of a...
Did you do that?
Oh, hey, Cap, come back.
Son of a bitch! That's so cute!
Get.
Square dance.
Confusion.
Okay.
Pass the whip to someone else.
Oh, yeah. Can you do it?
Yep.
Wait, hold. Oh. Hey.
Oh.
You
Try it.
grab the whip, it immediately disappears and appears on your hip curled up.
Oh, hey.
Yeah.
You do like me. I do it, buddy.
Why that neat?
Need to come up with a name for you. Hey, air elementals. Go help clean up the town.
You just kind of leave.
What?
They're like, you see one like kind of bonking a brick and like.
Okay. Also, air elementals, no more hurting people.
They're like, they pause and then they continue. By the way, the townspeople now slowly becoming, coming back out again.
Alright.
The hunters that you saw before,
Yep.
Nahum and Kinder, rush over to you guys. They're like panting so that they've been
Before
running
they
out.
say anything,
Yeah.
I'm gonna say, you need to go to Damien's house and bring him here.
They come and be like, are you, hold on, are you guys okay? Is everyone okay?
Yeah, we're great.
Are we
Don't
okay?
cut my rope, please. Can you just bring that back in like
Don't
please?
cut.
Bring
What?
Damien is tied up in his house.
Why
He
you, what?
had something to do with this. I need you
Okay.
to bring him down.
When
Sure.
the
Do
time
not
went down,
cut
he
the
tried
rope.
to flee. So-
Okay, we'll do that now. Everyone is okay?
Yes.
Everyone's alright?
Okay.
Charlie's gonna walk
Okay.
into the tavern and sit down at the bar.
I think I could send that air elementals over here.
One
Last
pint,
night.
please.
I... Sure. Good shot.
No, it's alright.
Yeah, the two of them leave. Gummy Joe pops right up like nothing had ever happened.
Hey,
Hey,
Gummy
dear,
Joe.
you want a pint?
Is
Oh,
it-
Okie dokie.
Gummy Joe, so happy to see you.
Hey, happy to see you too. You doing okay?
I'm doing okay.
It was a little scary there.
I was a little scared.
You got a little windy.
I have no idea what's going
Well, baby, that's just like, isn't it?
on.
Is Gummy Joe the oldest person in town?
For sure.
Great. I want to talk to Gummy Joe.
Okay.
Great. Gummy Joe, what
Oh,
do
here.
you... Do you... I have a question about the town.
Oh, I got an answer.
Great. Do you guys have any stories, lore, legend, or history about primordial snakes? Or Dundar?
Well, you know that you mention it. There certainly is one. There's one of this old holy man studied like a god of dreams or something like that. He was blessed with some sort of gift from gods, and he painted it. He made that blessing into a tree, and that tree outlived him, and outlived his grandkids and all that kind of stuff. He assumed that tree would bless the town, and I think it did. But one day that tree went away, and that's it.
Do you know how it went away? Why it went away?
What a story.
Someone tried to cut it down or something like that. Probably cut down.
Huh.
This happened so long ago, though.
Where did you hear this from?
Oh, this is folktale.
Okay. About how old?
Oh, gotta be hundreds of years old. It's just oral tradition at this point.
Okay.
Hey, Charlie. You know the land pretty well.
The land?
You're a druid.
Roll me a nature check.
Nature's intelligence based is some bullshit stuff.
9!
Maybe not this certain place super well, but maybe
Just
you
in
get around.
general, I don't necessarily want to know too much about this area, as much about how nature operates. Say a tree grew from the some sort of piece of a god, and it withered due to some reason or another. Theoretically, would it say the rotting like plant matter that was consumed by bugs or insects possibly transfer that in any way?
That makes the most sense. I would feel like that would have to have some sort of impact on the ecosystem for the years to come. I don't feel
Just
like
a possibility. Yeah.
yeah, that wouldn't be an overnight thing, but hundreds of years.
Yeah.
I know about as much as you do. Very confused.
Fair enough. Yeah.
But
Just call it off.
Better call
Chloe
Sean.
Joe, do you know, is there a rumor about where the tree may have been?
Who knows? Somewhere in town. You want to drink this boba?
I would, of course.
You get it! They're finally!
And the memory I had, the woodsman that chopped off the branch of the tree was strangled by that same tree, so the branch wasn't far from the tree.
should we go back and look?
Where did you find the whip?
About 20 feet underground.
Okay. Where?
Out here.
You see it?
I'll leave them.
I'm looking for
right there.
Yep.
Yeah, there's only one.
There's
Yeah, I can make it bigger. Just give me like a minute.
You guys leave. Gummy Joe's turned around. Here you go. Oh.
I'm still there.
Gummy Joe, bring
Okay.
the drinks.
Bring the drinks.
Bring them to you.
We'd like to sit on the patio. Thank you.
I got it.
You're handed a light blue to dark purple boba with like weirdly white iridescent kind of bobas that do float around like jellyfish.
Well,
Oh,
I-
jelly boba.
Jelly boba,
God.
What do you think about that? Nope.
Huh?
What do you think about that? Nope.
What?
Your name's Nope. What do you think about that?
Oh, yeah.
Nope.
Forgot about that one.
What's your name?
I don't like boa.
Ah? Eh.
Can I get a smoothie?
Yeah, right. Thanks, Smoothie. You call Shaw.
I like walk around back, away from the group because they're gonna get the fuck out of me.
Yeah, so this
yeah.
is the hole.
What do you say?
I say, I got an update on the strike situation. I
Wait,
think-
oh, I'm here. What?
Jesus fucking Christ!
What? Sorry.
Crop. It's Chinese. She's fucking Chinese.
Jesus fucking Christ! I think I got an update on the strike situation.
No way.
Very
I did too.
A member.
Yeah. We talked to the dragon.
Oh shit, you first then.
Oh, okay. Stripes is some kind of artifact, like an object or a weapon
Great.
or a could be spherical. We saw something roundish.
Huh.
Also, Aesop did not fight the dragon. She was high as shit.
Incredible. Great. That's
And it
exactly what I hoped
It
for.
went so well. I'll tell you about it later. Anyway, yes.
Cool.
That's what we got.
That I think lines up with what I just learned.
Okay.
A member of my party found like a tree branch whip that was
What?
potentially formed from the scale of a snake god who eats dreams. But the whip has stripes around it.
Okay.
And it's too weird for it not to be connected.
There's like some hesitation. There's like, I feel like a lot of whips have stripes.
It's a tree branch.
It's a god thing. It's a feeling. It's a
It's-
vibe thing. I'm trusting your judgment. I'm just saying.
It
if
doesn't
you're
look like a
looking
normal. It's not a normal whip. It's not a normal tree branch.
4 elements. Oh, wait, I'm back here.
Cal just appears next to
Actually.
Hey, tell
Tell them how I do this thing.
I'm just saying if you're looking for something, you're gonna find it in things that are maybe not likely there, but again, you can do whatever, but okay, so let's roll this. So this is stripes, maybe, right? Yes?
I think.
Okay.
It's just weird that it's happening all out at the same time after you told me about it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Big spot.
Son of a bitch.
They said something spherical, something like circular.
Yeah.
Could it have been a scale?
Could have been a scale. If it was a whip, it could have been a wound up whip, I guess.
Can Jelly hear
Could it have been a seed?
You can only hear. Actually, no. You would.
No,
wait.
I'm behind the building.
Yeah.
I walked away.
I think at this point you guys are maybe investigating.
Yeah, so
the
this
hole,
is
too.
the hole.
Yeah. Yeah.
Alright, we need
Could it have been a seed?
Could have been a
They
seed.
give it a nice
Yeah. I don't know.
angled
Like-
tunnel so you can
Yes,
get
we
down
need to
there.
do it.
When you got this information
Yeah.
from the
Trust me, I
dragon,
know
was
all
it like a
about
vision or was it verbal
resistance.
information?
It was verbal.
Okay.
I'm trying to remember the dragon's exact words, but I asked specifically, do you know anything about stripes? And I just left that vague, and it kind of, we went through it a little bit of clarification, and I just told them everything about, Cricket, by the way, sorry.
Did you get any information on that front?
The dragon went really quiet when I talked about Cricket.
Fucking Charles.
In like a way that made kind of our team feel weird. Like how I knew that, but then I was like, no, I know who that is. Take your pills. Yeah. Really quick with that. So you guys are investigating the whole, yes?
Yes.
Okay. What do you want to do?
I'd like to jump in it for a minute. Sure. Or like,
Wait a minute, you jumped
yeah, no, hang on, no, I'm not gonna jump
10,
in.
20, 30,
Can you call the air elementals to Laura?
Take your pills.
Into the hole?
Take your pills.
I'll just literally give you like 30 seconds and I could just do a slanted tunnel for you to walk down.
Oh, thank you. Oh, this is far too steep.
Oh.
No, I'm not gonna do it. No, we're good.
Ah!
Elementals help stabilize.
Yeah, just kidding. Yeah.
I'm not that fragile. Trips.
It's kind of
Yeah,
nice.
that's-
I stand by it.
You can change the hole, yeah.
Okay, so looking around, do we see the wither? Do we
You do see some
version?
withered. You see some withered
Okay.
of root systems. Yes.
Okay. Let's look at it. I want to touch stuff.
Yeah.
Great.
At this point, I think rather than digging, I'm casting mold earth to help move
Yeah.
the earth around with more delicate
Okay.
touch than my giant fucking claws can do.
Mm-hmm. For sure. It takes time, but you guys do get through it. Definitely, this root system looks more petrified at this point. There's a lot of calcium, so this is like almost a fossil, basically.
Calcium.
Sorry, I mean. Yeah, but basically fossilized at this point. You do eventually find the skeleton.
Oh, hey, it's this guy.
Ah.
It is still entwined in a strangle. So you can maybe guess that maybe if there was kin or other people who had tried to get the body, they could not get the body out of it. So instead of cutting it, they just left it. I was like, well, you probably deserved it, kind of deal.
I'd like to get to like the base of the tree, like the root system, heart, and trunk.
Okay.
That area.
It takes a long time. It takes probably 40 minutes or so.
Okay.
This thing it's not huge, but it's pretty big. You do eventually get to the bottom of it. Is there anything you're looking for?
I want to see if there's any remnant of the scale, because it disintegrated, but it left a portion, and the portion was planted, and then the seed on top of it.
Correct.
So I think the tree could have taken on form of it, but if it warped around it, and there could still be the scale itself. It may not hold the power, because the power, I think, is going to be the whip.
The scale, if it was there intact, would still be crushed because when they crushed it and put it in the ground as like fertilizer.
Okay.
Deal. However, give me a investigation check. Investigation or
I'm not good at this, so-
nature, arcana. That also.
Got it.
All you got.
Nice. I'm still looking for a whole scale.
Where's that whole scale?
Yeah. I think it's
19.
silent.
Nice.
No bonuses.
Let's go. You're looking around. You're looking a little too far down. I think, or just a little too around it or something. You do find basically the cache of powder. Again, it is fossilized. It is just rock at this point. But you do see that like there's different dirt here, and you're like, that's probably
I
it.
think this was it.
Limestone.
Limestone.
Of course.
You want it?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm gonna have like, I'm gonna tear a piece of fabric to like underneath because I'm worried this satchel is gonna disintegrate too. So I'm gonna have a little back.
Okay. Hey, take a little samples.
Neat.
Fantastic. Moving back to you real quick.
Cool.
What was Shaw saying?
What do you mean that they went awkwardly silent when you were
Oh,
talking
yeah.
about my brother?
Sorry, I zoned out like for a minute. Whoa.
You just went silent on the other end of the phone. I was waiting for
I saw
answers.
this crazy looking flower. Anyway.
Oh my god.
Yeah, so the dragon, like I was asking, I was like, do you know about Cricket? It goes by Chris sometimes. And the dragon got like a little uncomfortable that I was asking, which is weird because a dragon. And then I asked about stripes in that context. He told me that it was an artifact of a circular size. And he didn't really, wasn't super keen on giving me any more information, either because he didn't know, or he didn't want to.
Is the dragon in on it?
I mean, this thing is hundreds, thousands of years old. Maybe you just witnessed it. I don't
Does
know.
everyone know things about this except me?
I don't know anything.
You don't count. Sorry, that was mean. I didn't mean it like that.
No, it's okay. It's okay.
You got me information. Thank you.
I'll keep looking.
Yeah. Please.
I also find out, well, no, it's not partial to you, never mind.
What? I would like to know.
The mission that we were going on?
Slave trade?
Yes, I did.
Sure.
It
Yeah.
took me to an underground city.
That feels kind of important somehow. Okay.
That's what I'm working on.
I feel like our
But
missions might
you-
align someday at some point.
That'd be crazy.
That would be crazy.
Weird, dude.
Weird as hell.
I will see you.
Who would have thought?
That means we'll see each other. Maybe.
Don't get your hopes up.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll let you know if anything else comes up. How's the bug bite thing?
Kind of forgot about it.
Oh, great.
We might. I feel like it might be related to this weird snake eating dreams thing.
That's a lot of, okay. I need like a vision board
I don't like
going
things
on.
that come from gods.
I am just not smart.
Die.
I feel like I should hang up now.
That might be a good idea.
What, do you want to hang up on me so that you...
Oh my god.
First. Except Whistle's literally just gonna hang up.
You hear from your back, hello? You go back out and you see that these two are gone, but there's now two holes dug under.
Wait.
I went down.
Why?
I went down.
Charlie's sipping on the jellyfish bowl.
Okay. Well, they went underground. Apparently the slave trade thing is an underground city.
Oh shit.
So,
I feel like that relates somehow.
I feel like it relates somehow too.
We should tell the others how that might relate somehow.
Yeah.
I think that relates somehow.
Also learned that stripes, the thing that we both know a little bit about, is some sort of artifact related to like sphere, like spherical shape, spherical size.
Spheres in a size.
So I thought it might have something to shut up. That's what Shaw said. Shaw's stupid. Okay. So make it endearing.
He's stupid!
I thought that the whip might be be something related to stripes with the
I
pattern?
felt like maybe that's what
I mean,
the
if it's
dragon saw.
spiraling,
If you got the handle
around
of
it.
the whip and you look at it head on, maybe
or
that's
if
what
like
the
the whip
dragon
was
saw.
curled up, it could be.
It could.
Or like, you know,
I
if
don't know.
it formed from a tree, which was a seed, which was a dragon's scale. Those are.
Or a
I'm just
snake
gonna
eating
start
its
handing
own
up.
tail.
That's a different.
I'm just gonna hand both of you guys something, and I'm like, take this. And I'm gonna take something.
What is?
Don't worry, it's good. I'm taking the same
You know,
thing.
Jelly, I normally trust you. What is this?
Charlie
have a
just
headache.
opens her mouth and
I have a headache, which probably means all of you might be having a headache.
I
So-
feel great.
I'm good. I'm gonna. I'll stick this in my pocket and save it for later.
Got my best friend's spot.
you named your whip Spot.
Yeah.
I thought it was California King Snake.
Well, Spot the California king snake.
Grabs the second one. Actually, you know what? Can I
I
just...
discovered it. I named the species of whip.
You see Kinder, Nahum, and Damien untied walking towards you guys.
Does it have my rope?
No.
Fuck!
I'm gonna spit this out real quick and just
Can I
put
take
it
that
in
in
my
my
pocket.
inventory?
Later.
Thank you.
No more wolf.
Charlie looks
Yeah,
over
I
and
think
sees him real fucked up from the beating from
Mm-hmm.
What? Who? Huh? Jelly. What? It's
Huh?
Jelly. When the?
Nahum and Kinder are coming with weapons drawn.
Oh.
To us?
Should we run?
Nope. Jelly's just gonna sit calmly.
I would like to light one of the spirit guardian sticks.
Okay? Cry very closely.
Yeah.
Elementals to me.
They do.
Charlie's just so
The three of them stop.
Yep.
You see that Damien is obviously talking to these two.
Oh, so he's like being escorted. He's not being handled.
He is talking to them, and they all stop, seeing that the elementals have come around. You're not
Weird
quite
shake bug.
in like speaking distance unless you were yelling. It's like a standoff at this point.
I am going to like have my hands on my daggers at my side, but I'm not going to pull them out.
Kinder and Nahum address this, assess the situation.
Yeah.
Turn to Damien, say something, leave him standing there, and walk to you guys. Damien stays.
Okay.
Needs to approach.
Alright.
As he get closer, like, are we about to fight?
I would prefer not to.
I just saw you approaching with weapons drawn. I don't plan on doing anything.
So, we'll talk first. We went to Damien's house,
Yeah.
and he's tied to a door.
Yes.
You two did that.
You guys tied someone up?
When we went to...
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Elementals, back up a little.
So,
You see them relax as
Whistle
well.
and I went to Damien's because he was the person who procured wind chimes.
Okay,
We
so you tied
figured
him up.
something was off about that, but also if there wasn't, it's something that could help our town, given that murder has now reached us. And if these chimes were a solution, it's something we should look into. We get there, and I start communicating with Damien, but it's something about him seemed off. There was something hidden. So I asked Whistle to take a look around, look into the research, because something didn't seem right. And when I was talking with Damien, all of a sudden, when the chime stopped, he freaked out and hurried me out of the house. And I saw him start packing everything hastily. I stopped him. I told him he needed to tell me what was going on, as I heard your town screaming. Given that lives might be in danger, it seemed important.
You guys had taken the bag, I believe, yes?
Yeah,
You
we
guys
took
had
the
taken
bag. Yeah.
We didn't find any bag or anything like that.
And bring it over. This is what he packed.
How do we know that's not yours? Give me a persuasion check.
Okay.
Oh, you didn't speak. Yeah.
I was like, I'll do it.
I mean, you were there, but you're speaking.
I give a 4.
I'm giving
Can I give the help
Jelly
action?
help action.
How? What do you say?
I feel like I would step in and say, I trust her intrinsically. She said the bag was his. I back her up with that.
Charlie mentions, like, I know this seems far-fetched, but we did just save everybody, so I think you should at least hear her out.
Advantage.
Oh, nat 20. Hang on.
Why?
Plus an 18.
Why?
Plus my 2, so we're just gonna go 40.
Oh my god.
Alright. Ready? Ready for my Law and Order bit?
They bow down and they kiss your feet.
Will you be our mayor?
Ready?
I wish I got
Alright.
this during my trial.
I said, alright.
It had to happen for the plot. It was episode 1.
I'm gonna show the bag. I'm going to show the bag. You saw us in the tavern with what we had on us. I'm gonna guess that this doesn't look like anything that we came in with, and that perhaps it might look like something Damien has himself. If you recognize it. If not, let's look inside. We start pulling out his notes. This is not my handwriting. This is not any of their handwriting.
They come over like.
Whose handwriting? Yeah.
I mean, we don't know his handwriting, but
And not
I
only
believe you.
did he have information on the chimes, but where he procured it was less than a friendly source.
You never mentioned where he got it from.
Mafia.
Have you heard of a group called the Saharas?
Sarah Marauders.
That's where he got them from, and he's been communicating with them.
No shit. And they begin to turn back towards Damien. Damien is just standing there like, yeah, give it. And see, they're like, oh.
Elementals.
I want him
Lock his
grabbed.
exit.
I want him. Yeah. So
The other is ah. Is he like?
I sympathize greatly with what your challenge just encountered, and strangers coming in is obviously something you want to be aware of, especially when trouble arises. This trouble existed before we got here, and it happens to be someone you trust very much.
They, Nahum will raise her hand and she's like, not strangers, sisters, we're kind of there. Got it.
Ya homies. Ya homies.
Appreciate it. We will deal with him. Mob business. Awesome.
I will offer
okay.
up the letter that I made a copy of
Yeah.
to them.
Nahum immediately scans this thing, she's like, son of a bitch. Okay. Do you need the, you don't need this, do you? Folds it, it's in her bag.
There is a version of it that's upstairs in his office, hidden away. If you would like the real thing, that was a brief
This was
copy
your
that
copy?
I made. Yes,
Do you need it back?
maybe.
Okay.
I would love to speak with you after you've had a chance to address Damien yourself.
Say now, it's gonna take a while away.
Great. I just smile a little bit because I make me feel happy. When I questioned Damien about where he got the chimes, the Saharas came up.
Sarah Marauders.
Yeah, Sahara Marauders.
They are a, oh, you don't deal with that kind of it. They are a faction of basically mobsters. Very organized crime.
Would they happen to be involved with the slave trade?
Oh yeah.
Great.
Do they live underground?
No.
And what business do you guys know of that, like, why do you know about the...
Sarah Marauders.
Yes.
I've just learned from other towns, you know.
Okay. And have you personally been addressing anything regarding them?
Here in Ribia? No.
Is there any reason they've had interest in your town?
No.
And,
We're low on resource, you know.
okay. I had Damien describe the person who he communicated with.
Okay.
Said that they were a high elf with dark hair, bangs, very tall, and wore black. They don't use names, so that's all I could get. I would like, so upon hearing this, do they change in anything?
They don't no
Okay.
special changes. You just see Nahum just kind of shake.
Okay.
Kinder also is like going through, you know, Kinder's the war forge. You see Blink anyway, but just like a.
Keep us informed about anything that you may find.
Do you have a sending stone address?
You can reach Asha. She's a fellow medicine woman
Kaimunda?
in Kaimunda. She has the sending zone, so if you reach
Copy
out
that.
to her, she can get a hold of me directly.
We can do that.
Excellent.
Really quickly, do you happen to know anything about stripes?
No. What do you mean? Like the pattern?
Like an artifact?
Artifact stripes. Yeah. I don't really do
I've tried.
artifacts.
And
Cool.
lastly, the history of this town, where can we find more detailed account about a tree planted by a
Oh,
holding man?
yeah. That's oral tradition. You can go find a shaman key. Strangely, Dummy Joe is a shaman key. There is one who actually he died recently.
What was
I
his
think
name?
the only one. His name was Tomas.
Okay.
But Tomas had a daughter, so maybe she passes. She knows.
Okay.
They live in that town, but he points to a couple houses down, like one of the rooftops is like a reddish color.
Okay.
A lot of oral tradition.
Well, that's all the questions that I have, so I'll leave you to your interview.
Thank you. Thank you again. You guys have been an incredible help. You guys are sure? Oh, everyone's okay.
We're a little banged up, but we can manage.
Thank you again.
died there for a second.
Yeah, you got hit really hard. We saw it from a distance.
Great. Really glad to know that that's what I'll be remembered for.
Glad you're okay. Thank you again so much. They turn back, and you see Damien's just like, yeah, and you told him, right? And they grab his arms.
I pick up my I just like lean on them, like
Mhm. See, the air elementals are like still following.
Oh. Okay. Hey, what's the deal with these air elementals like that? Do they want to be doing something different?
They're genetically modified to be
Oh. Genetically.
they are
like
inclined to follow your orders, it seems.
they have no thoughts of their own.
Huh.
So, or specifically the holder of the whip, but they're very impressionable.
Can they be like, can they have their own free will and stuff, theoretically?
I don't recommend it.
You can try and tell them to have their own free will.
You ever given a fish free will on land?
Yeah, they're called
What?
Xenion.
Yeah. Okay, this is all elementals on me. All of you, listen closely. From now on, you will be good. You will be kind. You will have a thirst for knowledge. You will learn to speak and educate yourselves and pursue whatever scholarly interest you take up. And you will protect this town.
Is he assimilating the air?
And should you choose in the future to ignore any of these commands after 365 days, you shall be free. Be it.
There's no like snap. They just are like, hey. They kind of move and spread off. Some of them stay together. Some of them go off, and they just kind of move away.
Cool. I think I handled that right.
I know.
Well, just, I'll come back before the year's up.
Jelly just wanted to keep them like a
Just in
private
case.
army of mercs. Child mercs,
What is
please.
that?
That seems wrong.
You could also say, just if any of them still want to follow you.
Okay.
And another thing.
Hey, if a couple of you want to hang
And
out,
one more thing, sir.
you can, please.
Why did you have to be the one to
Roll me a d12.
A D12.
D12, D20, D.
D12. There's 12 of them.
Hands the cup.
That's gone historically well.
Try the other hand.
In your face. That's 5.
Bye, come back.
Oh, hey, what's up, guys? Alright, cool.
If they could shrug you, it's like They just hang in the distance in the atmosphere above you, but just like some sort of weird cloud formation. They just kind of chill.
James, Jonathan, Jeffrey.
Joseph.
No.
No.
Jemima.
Jim.
Jemima, no.
Don't mention that. Oh, come on, thanks, Red. You're Reginald.
Jennifer.
Joseph.
Thaddeus.
Jesus. Jesus.
Yes.
Jesus, shine.
You name the people you know. Asha.
My Lord and Savior, Jesus.
Perfect.
Oh, they got me.
So it is approaching nightfall, by the way. This has been an all-day ordeal. Just so you guys are
I'm gonna take
aware.
my jelly tea back.
You know what? Charlie is like finished.
Where'd my jelly boba go?
Yep. You go back to the Night Giant Inn. There are people now going to sleep in that kind of open space if you didn't have room to afford a room. You do see people going to their rooms to sleep now. The restaurant portion is kind of closing. You see Gummy Joe there as always. He just pops up. What hey dear? You buried bed?
Yeah, just one more jellyfish roll.
You want to know the jellyfish boba? On the house! Goes and grabs it. Takes like a
This
minute.
stock's gonna expire.
I gotta get rid of it.
I don't know.
I
like-
I know it's getting late, but do we want to try and visit that the daughter of that oral storyteller?
Maybe we do that in the morning.
In
It's
the
good.
morning. But
You got beat up a lot today.
are you
You're
good?
probably sleeping.
I'm okay.
I mean, yeah, thanks to
Blood.
the power of
At my
magic,
pocket,
but
here's the-
otherwise,
You should take this now. It'll help relax you, help sleep, and encourage your system to recover. I take it.
Tastes like fruit.
Hey, just because you give me drugs doesn't mean I take them.
It does approach night. You guys are
Hey, Charlie is
Where
going
you?
to lie down. Like, she
I'm
opens
giving her-
the bedroom,
Yeah.
and she sees the bed and just goes
sleeping. You're sleeping.
Yeah.
face first.
Just
I
out.
feel like
Yeah.
eye drops.
Yeah, you know Charlie has gotten a room for themselves.
I'd like to check
I'm
in on
assuming.
Charlie. I want to check in on Charlie.
Yeah.
Charlie just face down on the bed.
Hi. Can I come in?
Go ahead.
It's been a big day. Are you okay?
I'm so confused.
Okay.
I don't know what's happening, Aunt Jelly.
I don't think you're supposed to yet. Do you want to talk about it?
What's our next lead? What are we gonna do with this whip and this vision that Cal had? I know deep down, I know I've seen that somewhere, but it makes sense.
I think we can't control what's going to trigger a memory for you. And it's been. Yeah?
But hey,
Hi.
Cal.
yeah, I can't find Whistle. I think they're probably just hiding in the room somewhere, but I just felt like I was alone, so I kind of wanted to come see you guys.
No, I definitely snuck out.
Ask some of your air elementals to go fetch her.
Hey, Jeffrey, Jonathan, can you go get Whistle?
You hear the tiles of the roof like kind of bounce for a second. Really?
What? Anyway, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
you're okay.
Continue, please.
Oh,
Sit
just
down.
We don't know what's going to trigger, and it's safer to let them be triggered than to try and dig before that.
I just have such a bad feeling. I had a bad feeling ever since we found the thing.
Hey, what do you think your role is in all this, Charlie? Because, like, obviously, Whistle's brother and their whole thing has something to do with this, right?
I must have some sort of connection to that little girl.
Yes.
Or maybe something You don't remember where you're from, right? You be from like underground?
Possibility.
Does that ring any bells?
We shouldn't poke too much
Oh,
after what
how
happened.
do you know so much stuff, Aunt Jelly?
Because I'm 129 years old. If I
That's
don't know
crazy.
something, then I have a bigger problem.
But everything? We're,
You're how old?
129.
And you tied up a grown man? Like an adult human?
That was amusing.
Oh,
What is Damien? What was Damien?
Aarakocra.
you tied up a whole ass bird? Like a 6-foot tall bird?
I enjoy the culinary arts.
What's your deal? You seem to like have an answer for like all sorts of stuff.
You should try to look for answers in everything. It's not necessarily going to be a good one or even relevant to the question that you're asking, but an answer is an answer. And knowledge can help you at some point or someone else.
Wow, yeah, okay. Answer like a politician.
Like a therapist. But let me know how you're doing with everything. Because we're not just looking for what's causing these bug bites. We're not just looking for Chris, Cricket, or now the little girl. We're now looking into your past too, and gangsters. So a lot of this stuff is on the edges. Eventually we'll get to the center, but we can figure out what to do with each step.
Hey Charlie, are you trying to dive deep in this moment?
You mother...
Charlie,
I'm just asking.
I think Charlie is definitely sincerely trying to process what is happening, so the events of the wit and the air elementals and Damien and like the visions and the past and the bad feeling, Charlie is probably trying to mentally deep dive into what's going on.
We're gonna call your recall as a history, so give me a history check. Just flat.
Gosh, that is good enough. Let's try.
Just a history check. There we go.
I think the dogs lay eggs.
What?
On a natural 1.
Oh my gosh. It is
You
only
I
are-
read the history.
It is
book.
only 20s
Are they in
or
Australia?
1s. This whole session. You're trying to dig deep and it's just
I have a stroke.
there's just nothing to look for. There is no file. There's no file to open. There's no
Nothing
cabinet.
makes sense.
Except at that scene in SpongeBob where it's just all the little hymns running around and it's burning up there.
It's burning.
Sure.
I got nothing.
So, I don't want to alarm anyone because I really like Spot. But all this started with bad dreams after getting bug bites, and apparently there's a big snake that eats bad dreams. So what if something's happening to make people have bad dreams to try and lure the big snake here? And like, there was the word catalyst, and what if there's like a catalyst to make bring the big snake to here?
What I want to know
Big snake here.
is why the whip is only stuck to you.
Oh. It also talked to me, I think.
How do you fit into all this?
I don't
What did it
I
say?
don't know. I don't know either. I got bit.
He's the catalyst!
He's the calculus.
Here's the thing.
The calculus.
If Spot here has stripes on it, right? You guys brought it up. And like I'm trying to distract away from it, like you guys there's such like a negative connotation on my best friend already, and I'm trying to
Your
distract
best friend?
Spot.
Okay.
Listen,
I'm listening.
if it is stripes and they're who else brought up stripes? Who are the people? There's been so many.
I'm not prove it.
Shaw.
What's it about?
Yeah, I'm typing on another one of these.
So the little girl from my
Shaw,
dream.
Whistle, Charlie,
All of you have heard of stripes, right?
and the little girl.
The little girl mentioned
Seven.
stripes to me.
Through others.
Was there anyone specifically that was like looking for stripes?
The vision I
I'm not
had,
there.
I heard my own voice.
Brother.
Yeah.
I heard some weird version of me, either from a past or an alternate reality, talking to this little girl. And my own voice said, like it knew what the stripes were. The stripes are supposed to protect us.
And you guys would have heard me say that my brother was looking for stripes.
The only connection that I have to stripes is that I've been treating Charlie and that Whistle's brother was looking for stripes.
So
But that was after he already left Munda.
what if like I'm just like the next in line to look for stripes, right? Like it called out to me, I heard it, I found it, and so on.
Okay.
The only thing that doesn't add up to me is, I don't feel there's something about this.
What if this isn't the holy scale, right? What if there's more out there?
Did you see more?
I just saw that one vision when I
Okay.
touched this.
What caused the scale to fall?
I don't know. It just kind of like broke off.
After what?
I don't know. It was like eating some dreams,
Uh-huh.
some bad dreams, and then I don't remember.
Did you say?
Lightning.
Oh, well, I guess there was like some lightning.
Okay.
Yeah, there was like a
So-
little bit of lightning that was just like.
So maybe we need to look into another primordial or even a god having to do with lightning or the sky and battling Dundar, and we'll go from there. But
Dun, dun, dun.
on top of that, where are your
That was good.
did your air elementals find Whistle? What did
I don't.
they
They
do?
don't talk to me like telepathically.
And
Like,
now
when
we
Whistle gets
smash
here,
that
I'll
over
know
the
they get
Whistle.
Whistle. Yeah.
Alright.
What's Whistle doing?
Whistle,
I rolled for it.
you are a shadow in the night. Where do you want to be?
I was torn between either going to visit the storyteller's daughter or listening in as the police interrogated Damien.
Mm-hmm.
And I rolled for it. And I'm going to Damien and I'm listening to that interrogation and I'm going to be a shadow in the fucking room
Mm-hmm.
and I'm going to be listening to every single word in case they
100%. There is not really like a police station like in Kaimunda. There's like a courthouse. Are you okay? Gosh dang it, Sarah. Can't get through a single sentence. You're good. Okay, I'll come back to you later. But there's like a courthouse situation kind of thing. So like a meeting, a town hall kind of thing. There's a back room where they do have Damien. There's a bunch of people, like the council, very similar to Kaimunda, has convened here as well.
Great.
There is a lot of people speaking over each other. There is a lot of evidence splayed out from his bag, from all that kind of stuff. Basically, all his dirty laundry is being hung right now. There is, as far as you can tell from the council, totally confirmed, he has made a deal with the Sahara Marauders to get these wind chimes in order so that the town will be sedated, really. Like, he kept saying like, it's super soothing, it just keeps everyone a little calm. They're like, by natural means, there's a lot of like, but you joined us, we didn't know, that kind of thing. He's like, but it worked out, we were fine for a week and a half, There's a lot of arguing at this point. How long do you stay, by the way?
I think until they get to like, if it's just the same stuff that I've already heard, that I already know,
It is the same
then at some point I dip out and I will try and go to the storyteller's
Okay.
house.
It is the same stuff.
Yeah.
It's a lot of like,
And I'm just like, alright, nothing new, nobody's playing any tricks, I'm out of here.
yeah, it's a lot of like the same thing. This guy didn't hear it, they repeated again. That argument sparked again. It's a little bit of chaotic.
So it's like Kelstra.
A little
I'm just
bit,
like, I don't want to live this again, I'm gonna go.
Denmark shows up.
No! Why are you here? Go back to town!
You go to the
Denmark
rescue.
is Vandar.
It's the same guy. You go to the storyteller's house. The Shawnee was dead, but their daughter is still around. You go to the house, you look through the window. She's definitely further into town. They didn't get hit by the chaos. And she is asleep.
I'm
She's
just leaving
alone.
your house.
No problem. You're in.
Cool. I am really just going to find, like, or I'm looking for any sort of study, any sort of library, any sort of, like, collection of writings or books or anything like that.
There's a collection of writing.
And
It's a maid library.
I'm gonna try and search for anything that might have to do with the tree, with Dundar, with the whip, with stripes.
Yep. Give me a yeah, investigation check.
15.
I think you find some. What languages do you speak though?
I speak Common, Celestial, and Thieves' Cant.
It is written in a language you're not super familiar with. This is Elven.
But I probably have seen
You've
letters
seen,
working
yeah.
in
It's-
like as the messenger in Kamunda. I've probably seen a bunch of different languages.
100%.
So I might like
It's
have,
not completely foreign to you. There's a lot of stuff that does go over your head though. Probably just like,
but if
flavor-
anything looks
flavor text.
remotely correct,
yes.
I take it.
You're looking basically at Book of Keels kind of thing. So there's a lot of pictures, a lot of illustrations. This is on like a hide paper. This is old stuff right here. So pictures alone, you can see this tree that looks more sea anemone like than it is tree. It's just like spindled out, this crazy crooked looking thing. You see like on, symmetrical on both sides, people standing, they have their arms up towards it like they know that this is something to be worshipped maybe? Hard to tell, or they're just revering it. There's that kind of picture. It moves towards like an illustration of one of the branches itself and the bark. The bark does look kind of twisted as well. But that is kind of all there is to it as far as pictures go. But then it does, no, it would have the whole history, yeah. It does have an illustration of, it looks like Hangman's Tree. It looks like a man has been hung here. We kind of know that he's been strangled. But the text gets very aggressive here. You can see words like judgment placed, retribution. So they kind of blame the woodsman for what happened here. And they are maybe not particularly happy that he did that. But then that is all. Looks like maybe some memorial was placed for the tree. But then just time will cover it all.
I'm gonna roll for it. I get evens, I'm stealing the book.
Okay.
If I get odds, I'll leave it.
Okay.
That's a 10. Or it's a 16, I'm stealing the book.
These one elementals are completely covered in something.
Big swings tonight. Big swings tonight. You hear the wood creak behind you, and you see a young woman standing there with a lantern. She's Elven. She has long brunette hair, brunette eyes. She's very plain. She's in sleeping clothes. She just stands there watching, like as she had just come up, and she just stops. Hello.
Hi. I mean no harm.
Are you real?
Yes.
Okay.
I was looking for information. I heard this was the storyteller's house.
Yeah. Go ahead.
I've already had, I think.
I like that one.
Can you tell me more about it?
What do you need? It was a revered tree in the center of town, planted by my great-great-great-grandfather. And we've lost the location so far, but we know it's near the plaza. Haven't excavated it though.
your relative planted the tree.
Yeah.
What do you know about Dundar?
Her eyes kind of get big a second. What do you know about Dundar?
Just that his scale was grinded up to make that tree,
That's correct.
and that it has something to do with something that I need to know.
Dundar is the night serpent, primordial god. People will tell you that he's evil, but I don't believe so. My family, well, just that my family grew up understanding that this is a creature that eats nightmares, feeds off of negative emotion. People think that is because he likes it, they like it, that kind of thing. I'm not inclined to believe that. I'm inclined to believe he is trying to take away the pain of this world in the way that he can. She can, they can, we don't know.
Do you know anything about stripes?
There's something mentioned about stripes. Really vague though. My great-great-great-grandfather's friend, who was a priest with the two of them, they were priests of them, kept mentioning in the scripts of the stripes of the bark. They call them tree stripes.
Do the priests of Dundar still have an active sect?
Not that I know of. Not here in Ribia. Even I don't really worship Dundar. I just Shanti now. Well, I'm learning, so but you can take it if you want.
I can't read it, so not sure if it's much use to me beyond what I've gleaned.
I have an idea. She will offer to take it from you.
Okay, bag is not mine.
Just making sure. You see her move. She like kind of lifts the book up and it stops in midair. She moves her hands and the pages unfurl as it's like thick hide. She like takes her hands and moves it out and the texts raise up and copy themselves. She does this a couple times with the pages and compiles it. And she's like looking around for a second and she finds like a jacket nearby. She takes the jacket in and prints it on it and just like printed these sheets onto the jacket. If you can find someone to translate it.
Thank you. Sorry for breaking.
Honestly, pretty impressive. I'm a pretty light sleeper. Are you native here? Sorry, are you from here?
No. I'm looking for something.
Okay. Well, I'm Saoirse. Nice to meet you. Okay. Well, you need anything else?
Did anyone by the name of Cricket, an adventurer, Chris Cricket, green skin?
I know Chris. Yeah. Chris.
How long ago?
Ooh, it was a while. 5, 6 years ago? 6, 7? It was a long time ago.
Was he also looking for stripes?
He didn't mention it. He looks like you. He had that kind of like those face markings.
Okay.
Oh. Oh.
Can't keep much from you, can I? My brother. Missing.
My whole job is to learn.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I haven't. He came by town. That's all.
I'll get the pieces eventually. Thank you.
Best of luck. She will turn to walk away. She's like, if you steal anything, just I don't care.
I won't what you want. I want knowledge. Put all my things back. Take the jacket.
She went back to sleep.
I'm gonna sneak back into the hotel room.
Yeah. You walk out and you see
You can win by 28.
Yeah, they're elementals.
Actually,
They're just
no.
like, where the
I was gonna say they're just looking. You just see some kind of like whoa.
Like shit, and I crawl on the ground.
So you
I
all
know where
go
they are.
Is there anything else between you guys? You get nothing back from the air elementals. And Whistle does not come back. It's been like over an hour.
I don't go to Charlie. I'll go straight back to her.
How often does this happen?
I'll just be
Or
asleep when they get back.
She just ventures off on her own like this.
For extended time.
It's probably gonna happen more and more.
Do we? Is she sharing like everything she learns, or
She
do you
shares
know?
what she's comfortable with, but
Huh.
you know kids, they're gonna do what they wanna do. You have to let them come to you. You have to create the safe space.
24.
I'm 129! You wanna try that again?
Hey Charlie, weren't you telling me this theory you had about bugs and like air and like
Well,
elevation?
I do know that environments with very rich oxygen, or abundance of oxygen, could maybe lead to bigger bugs.
Right.
Evolutionarily.
And we've got all these big bugs in Munda, right? But like,
But
It
the elevation
has-
is so high, and the air is so thin.
so what if these bugs aren't coming from like the areas surrounding Munda, but under
Where the slaves are going?
I guess, or whatever. I haven't found any like
Try to connect the dots.
passage to underground tunnels or anything, but they must exist out there, right? There's gotta be some sort of cave somewhere that we just haven't found.
That would make the most sense.
No one found a cave, right?
Anyone?
No,
Okay.
but with the line
Weird,
of
anyway.
questioning that you guys are going off of, I'd like to maybe have you do a non-magical, non-therapeutic kind of analysis on Charlie. You're an archaeologist,
Yeah.
a budding archaeologist, or one studying archaeology. Look at Charlie. Treat them like a
Huh.
like
That's
a
actually
dig
a
site,
good point.
and see what you might be able to deduce
Just
from
like,
them.
Okay, so I'm gonna look at Charlie
Ooh, I do love Sherlock.
and
Holmes.
try to just like culturally analyze.
Look at the height. Look at the
Yes.
build.
yes.
Give me that
You are
age.
so very tall.
I want double advantage.
I'm giving him the help action by doing what
Okay.
There you go.
This
That's
is-
action.
Dude, let's.
Here's the thing. I have an 11 intelligence, so I have no modifier.
What
I
would
don't
you
have
want?
investigation.
Okay.
I have one as an archaeologist. I have the feature historical knowledge.
Okay.
Two as an two in my skills at history +2.
Whatever you want to be using.
So I'll just use history, I think.
Sure. Absolutely. You have advantage.
Cool.
Add to the stock pile of
Worst.
knockout dice.
Okay, that's 19 +2, 21.
Yeah. I think as you're looking around, there's a weird Sherlock thing that kind of happens where you notice like mannerisms as well as like the way Charlie handles things. I think you can deduce from just looking as far as health and everything else. Charlie seems to act in ways like they deal with delicate things often. You almost get like a scientist feel out of it, or like in the way that that Hobbes would like handle delicately, not necessarily information, but like artifacts, that kind of thing. Charlie tends to do this. It's muscle memory. Maybe Charlie doesn't even know, but you know those kind of things. Charlie's light of foot. Maybe she is used to staying quiet. Charlie's very, very observant. Maybe they are used to keeping on the lookout as well. They seem to have that kind of vibe around them. Whatever conclusion you can draw from will be yourself. But there are mannerisms that are built into muscle code that she may not even clock.
Well, this is culture aside. I can tell just based on your movements, the way you act towards certain things. I have the sense that you used to have some sort of job or career centered around some sort of study or research, probably in the field, maybe in some sort of militaristic capacity, possibly not. You just have sort of this sort of scout-like thing about you, or possibly someone that studied nature closely in the wild, maybe like a tracker or a guide, maybe a nature guide. I'm not sure.
Those things do tend to gravitate towards me, and I tend to be drawn to that.
Yeah.
What about historically, given Charlie's approximate age,
Right.
and
Charlie's a human.
so humans, they're everywhere. Can't get rid of them. Right? But look at skin tone. Are they tanned? Is there any scars aside
Well, you've been living in Kaimuna for some time, right?
Almost either.
Yeah. So
healing?
as far as some more of those superficial features aren't going to be prevalent in determining where they came from. However, some of the deeper ones we might be able to hone in on.
Okay.
Just analyzing the way that Charlie looks. Do their features match with humans of Kaimunda?
Of Kaimunda? Like, Charlie's been there a while, so she has, like, worn her hair the same way that a lot of people do in Kaimunda, like, especially for hunters, there's a lot of, you get away from the face,
So
get away
it's
from the
like
eyes, but
wherever she stays, she seems to adapt to their environment.
Charlie, do you have
not exactly, not necessarily.
Charlie?
There's a lot of non-adaptation, actually. You see, like, basically you more or less copy and pasted what people have worn. Like, through osmosis, you're like, okay, I wear these clothes and I wear the sash this way. You're seeing, like, a lot of default character mode here.
Yeah. Charlie, do you happen to remember your first memory of Kaimunda?
When I got there,
Yeah.
shit. I mean, I've been traveling for, I want to say, yeah, I was in Kaimunda for maybe about 9 months, and before that, I woke up.
And what were you wearing at the time?
Ooh. Do you remember? That's the question. Roll me a history check. Actually, this is going to be Buxton.
Also, what was your hairstyle?
Can you roll them Buxton? My son? My beautiful son?
You're on time with me, so
Your costume is scary.
Thank you.
adding to this.
History.
4.
Oh. I don't think you can remember. It's been a long time. You do remember that they weren't, like, wearable again. You do remember being like, these are gross, these are...
I shit myself.
Charlie's racking her brain to remember anything, and she just shorts.
What about? Do you know if you kept it? Yeah. The ones you were found in, they're sentimental.
I feel like I travel late. I just take what I need.
You definitely remember ditching them.
Yeah. I woke up and I could not remember how I got to where I was, what happened. I just had an inkling of what my name was. And so I started walking. And just trying to find anything. And then I came by some villages, and no town's doctor or anybody could really help with my amnesia. And so for this past year, all I really did was just wander. I walked around and just tried to read as many things as I could to figure out maybe what could have caused this, or anything.
What if your past was such a painful memory that it became a nightmare?
And maybe I blocked it out.
Dundar ate it.
So given that we're in a sort of hybrid world between magic and modern photography.
That exists.
Okay.
Maybe
So,
not in this town.
but in Kaimunda, a stranger has been found. Would we take photos of them to they're like
Someone walks into town.
like okay, this person needs we don't know where they came from, we don't know how to
Like for like missing posters.
yeah.
Not where you are. You know that they do exist. There is something equivalent of a camera, like a, crystal kind of deal. That's in the more technology up in cities.
Okay. That's city folk.
Yeah, those are city folk magic. Yeah.
Then picture boxes.
You got your picture.
Okay.
I just stumbled into Kaimunda and I stayed because, I don't know, Nancy Jelly was interested in me. She figured that maybe we could figure it out. She was the only doctor that felt the most enthusiastic to figure out what was
Wait, hold up. You were there when Charlie rolled into town?
I've been in Kaimunda for 72
Hey,
years.
what was Charlie wearing when they came into town?
Because she was a stranger entering town for the first time.
What do you have to do? History check?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
History.
11.
For what?
History check on what Charlie was wearing when they were
Okay.
found.
18.
Neither of you can really place it.
They were wearing clothes. That's what I got.
Okay. Well, I can't determine where
I
you're
take
from,
that
I'm
back.
sorry.
Okay.
I take that back. You would remember. You rolled 18. You rolled 11.
Yeah.
Okay.
They were wearing
You
clothes.
remember Charlie wearing clothes that were too big for them and hastily put on. It looks like this was a quick costume change. And it's like, well, I found a coat. Here we go. But as the night kind of weighs on here, how long do you guys take to fall asleep?
Honestly,
Alright.
by the time they get back to the room.
Oh, what the hell?
Oh,
You gotta be
No,
okay
come
by
on.
yourself, Charlie.
I have a weird jacket
Yes.
tucked under my pillow and
I
like
just-
holding it.
Are we safe for all of us to fall asleep? Should someone take watch?
I think.
Elementals, protect me while I sleep.
I need someone to wake me up if some shit happens.
Jonathan, wake up Charlie just in case.
You're at the
Remember the
pearl
pearl
window like a
exercise?
pigeon in the window.
Alright. It works.
So-
It works.
Do your pearl meditation of you are safe, your pearl is in your hand. You will wake immediately if you crush it.
Okay.
Just, I want you to look at all the information that we're learning, everything that we're experiencing, and I don't want you to pull it apart. I don't want you to dissect it. I want you to just accept it,
You know,
okay?
I think I should go talk to that little girl again.
Why?
Because I want to actually.
No!
Yay!
No.
Because the only lead we have is this weird stripes, and she
You
mentioned
think that's a good
stripes.
idea, Spot?
Would you say that's a
I-
stellar decision?
Pretty stellar, dude.
I think that if you are wanting to do that, it's a stupid choice, but it's a choice. And we're gonna, I want to prep you before you even
I'm just saying,
try
why
it.
is it not a good idea?
I'm gonna hold up your arm.
I'll be more
Dividend
prepared this time.
imprint.
I'll be more prepared this time. Because
You
now I know
will
what I'm
not
looking for.
do anything until we have done a full prep on,
A
on
full
my
prep?
deck.
Okay, I can agree to
Okay.
that. I can agree to that.
so now that we know that you can be physically injured here when you're dreaming, I have a couple of ideas. I did want to push you into them, but they exist.
I think
Are you in the room now?
I'm.
No.
Whatever our shared
in
room
our
was,
shared room.
I'm asleep in there.
But you're in your own room, right, Charlie?
I was.
Everyone
but
is
they-
in Charlie's
They were all in
room.
my room.
Oh, I was going to leave and go back to our room.
Yeah.
Have a good night.
Good night.
Are you wanting to do this tonight, or can it wait?
No, we can wait.
Okay.
I'm just saying. I
Then-
think that should be a step we do in the
Okay.
future.
Okay.
Yeah, tomorrow night.
Okay, tomorrow night we can do it. But for tonight, given everything that's happened, do not cry, do not scratch,
Uh-oh.
do not any
I'm
of
not
that.
scratching anything.
Do not ponder on what we've learned. I want you to go somewhere safe.
I'm gonna go smooth brain.
Smooth brain only.
Smooth brain.
Keep the pearl. Be the pearl if you want to.
I have the pearl
Yes.
in my mental hand.
But do not try to process it. I need it, and you need it, to remain exactly where it is. Because if it touches you, I'm worried that a door will open again. Okay?
Okay.
You need to be prepared first. So,
Say goodnight.
okay.
And back to your room. You
The
guys
face.
go to sleep.
I tell the elementals to make sure bugs don't bite us.
Copy that. I'm gonna go around real quick. I need each of you to roll me a luck check. Just a luck check.
Is that just a d20?
Yep, just D20.
One other thing, I do want to put Spot under my pillow before I go to bed.
Nice. Nice.
Does anything get to luck? No?
Nat 20.
Then this roll doesn't matter.
What was it?
6!
I got a 9!
Big swings.
16.
Okay. Okay.
What was your final?
22.
Wait, what'd you add to it? Oh, you rolled again.
I so did. And I only got a 2 the second time.
You have the whip under you. Your mentals are helping. But you got that 20.
You got a nat 20. Yes, I did. I don't do that often.
I did not. I'm glad I had this track prepared, but I did not think I was going to use it
Okay.
tonight.
What have you done?
You go to sleep. Whistle. You see your brother. He looks tired. You see a new to you but worn old brown coat over his shoulders as he walks. You notice where the coat ends on his waist, and the lack of a slight bulge on his shoulders tells you that either by his will or another he is wingless. There is a slight chain necklace around him that he wears under his shirt tucked in. The markings on his face are similar to you, covered in a layer of soot as if he slept very near a fire. It's around his nose like he breathed it in as well. His hair is buzzed. He's taller, almost twice as tall, if you had to guess. He's almost near Charlie's height.
How'd you do that?
Slowly walks, shoes that are worn to the sole, and you can tell even from here, each step is a conscious decision as he looks ready to stop at any point. He moves his head towards his shoulder as if he is going to look back, and there is hesitation for a long time, but then he turns forward again and continues to walk. Dissolving into ash and mist as you move away from this dream and have a peaceful night's sleep. And that is where we will end this session.
Your brother.
How did he get taller? He was 18 when he left.
And a fairy.
The wings, too heavy.
Ah,
It was bad for the
so if I
spine.
cut them off, I'll get taller.
Yes.
Like an accordion.
You're like a coin. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
You have a pet whip named Spawn.
A
Look at
pet
this spot.
stripey whip
A
from
pet
a
striker
certain
spot.
God,
From
No.
a nightmare
Yes. No. I refuse.
Night-
primordial is just a word that
Okay.
means old God.
Nope, I refuse.
Yep.
I refuse. I refuse.
Oh, I'm sorry, I know your only God is Jesus Chimes.
You saved me! I will never forget this.
few days away from where Landon's note came from.
Yeah, I gotta make another map for you guys and keep meaning to
What
do that.
session was this?
What?
4? This was
Yes.
session 4?
Yep, we finally hit everybody.
Oh, yeah.
When do we get to level up and get some fucking health?
Terrible.
Maybe.
After our first encounter.
Yeah, sorry,
We've had so many
we
encounters!
didn't do anything
Not
of
encounters,
those.
not as good things.
Jelly did hit someone today.
Yeah.
Jelly committed some
Crimes!
Crimes.
Violence, not crimes.
4
Not violence.
The police were coming for
And
you.
then,
They were
and
not.
then you
not for me.
sent a couple of them to college.
I did a citizen arrest.
Listen,
Really?
I wanted to get rid of all of them to like set them free
You owe
because
me
it
rope.
sounded like they had a
You owe me rope.
conscience, like
Some sort of
full
conscience.
sentience,
And you
and then yeah, consciousness,
We are in a town. We
and
will
then
find you rope.
Yeah.
someone mind
Give me
wiped
more
them.
rope. Give me more.
Well,
So it felt
kinda
immoral to
though.
keep them around, but then
But it's
man,
like,
Kelly wanted some.
imagine like, you know, a domesticated lion cub. We can't set it out in the wild.
It's more like
Not
a
It can't-
lobotomized lion cub.
They're even worse.
That
You
is
can't
correct.
send them out into the nature like
That
that.
is correct.
They'll die.
Lord.
But magical, so potentially maybe they could learn again. I don't know.
Literally, you very, very smart. We're like, I'm just gonna say some like, well, they're not gonna attack you then. It was like, well, and yeah, perfect move.
As a heads up, I was afraid I was gonna get in trouble again for suggestive language. So when we were saying budding archaeologist or an aspiring archaeologist,
Yeah.
all I heard was artist, and so in my head it said, "Dig me like one of your French holes."
I saw the message.
Julia showed me the photo. Was like, I thought this was a deed. I'm gonna freak out.
You put it on the.
So I wouldn't forget.
Oh,
Because I thought it was
nice.
so funny.
Nice.
Take me like one of your French.
And I mean, that is what happens.
Sorry.
Oh my gosh.
That is what happens.
But after such
And
a
your camera lives.
and they both
Your
live.
camera lives. Did
Yes.
that live?
Now, yes. Oh yeah, that was.
Heck yeah.
Now we're on to the Dilly Dally Ghost. Now we're on to him. Now
Maybe
he's
they
like,
just
you-
want a
well,
place
it's
to
not fun
sit.
anymore.
Yeah, when you plan on it, the dilly dally goes is like, well, I don't want to.
Well, then maybe I
There'll
didn't want to do this.
There will
this
be
time.
no evidence that
Like,
I
well,
exist.
now you said I was gonna do it, so I.
So fine. But after such a care, how do we feel about that?
Apologies for my mileage. Whoopsie daisy. Also, am I being interrogated by you?
What do you mean? And then
All of a sudden is,
the
hey
branch
Jelly, how do you know things?
and
I'm
the tree.
29 years old.
Listen,
Yeah.
all
You
I'm
got-
saying
you got
is,
some- sir.
Higher
Yeah. Yeah.
Elvish.
You got some deep lore.
I got a friend,
a lot of
but no, I do
confusing
not.
things that don't connect the web.
Do you
Yeah.
speak Elvish,
I just
Charlie?
want to know
Fuck.
who you really are.
Who I really am,
There's
Jelly.
something there.
Jelly from Bethlehem.
I'm
You'll
gonna
see
You're
some
hiding
other
something. You're hiding
How much you
something.
go look at the history of Jelly from
Oh.
I'm
Bethlehem?
gonna be sitting in the back of the wagon like
That's
Ren
I
screaming.
loved
real
that
person?
moment, by
That's
the
my
way.
character's name.
That was
Jelly
so
from Bethlehem.
wholesome to me.
Is
Which
this
one?
It just
Is
when
there-
she's stealing a book and it just
Oh,
it's very
yeah, I
late
want
and she's
that.
like, no,
It's not like
yeah,
it's not like
okay.
something
I want my
that
I mean,
character
it's just
to
like-
find out the history of
She's
something.
not used to
Oh,
getting
is he
caught.
intrigued?
No.
So
History
when
of
someone
Jelly
is
from
like
Well,
instinctive
she's
enough
for
to
sure.
catch her,
Yeah.
she's
Yeah,
like,
he
oh,
was
I'm
gonna
fucked.
line
So I
someone
just
up as it's
not-
like
No, for both of them,
old
she's used to
medicine,
catching her.
right?
And you
And
just
like,
got
the
yeah,
way
so
you
they're
kinda,
both
like,
like,
take
wow.
charge and stuff
You got in my
tells
house,
me,
she's like, wow, you found me. They're like, this is new for
You're
me.
not
like-
you're
I
just
was
not
like,
just
I have no
old
choice but to
medicine,
tell you the
is what I'm
situation.
saying.
Yeah,
There's
and she's
something
like,
more.
okay.
What if instead of
It's her lady doesn't know how to
hers?
lady very well.
I just I think
She's pretty.
Alright.
I just think like
To be fair,
maybe you
I
have, like, a
really don't think
military
Whistle's in the
background.
straw.
Potentially. But I'm also not the one with the
I know he's in me, so I'm kind of using him for
The
information on
coolest
my
thing I've
brother.
ever dug up. I don't know what to tell you.
But also, I don't have a lot of friends my
Well, you
age.
also have the sex.
I think the using of
Yeah, that's
him
true.
was kind of obvious.
See.
Hey, hey.
But also,
You're just like
No.
what? I missed your guys' entire conversation. I don't know anything you guys said until like.